Hello, friends. How are we all doing today? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. What's up, Moritz? Blah, 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 blah. Reddit. Boom. Ba, 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 ba. Outside. Who say are you do not know? Silence like a cancer brew. Kind of disappointed with the Burma SBC. Yeah, it's a bit expensive for me. It's a bit on the spend side. Did not think it was too good. Is yesterday's draft out yet? What do you mean yesterday's draft? Why would yesterday's draft not be out? Right. Yeah, sorry. My microphone, I turned it down. Genuinely sick of the Team of the Week requirements. I've got loads of Team of the Weeks. It's not the like, I don't really care for the Team of the Week requirements either way. I just think like EA getting SBCs wrong, you know? Thoughts on Tuchel team list? You answer my question first, Makanaki. Heading back on a so rare after 3 years because of you and have 5 teams playing this weekend. Let's go, dude. Isn't so rare just delightful? Isn't it delightful? I need to decide, guys, whether or not I want to buy Leandro Trossard in season or not. I'm really disappointed with myself for not picking him up earlier. He was listed for like £113 or something a couple of months ago for his super rare, and I didn't buy it because I was like, man, you just can't know whether it's going to be him or Martinelli. Now that Martinelli's injured and Trossard's pretty much guaranteed to start, this guy here, Crash Terminal, moved his price from 200 to 300, and so rare have listed one up at 348, and I'm like, I just don't want to play those prices. Play FIFA for 10 years, started so rare last month. Now all my passion for FIFA has shifted to so rare. This is like, so one of the reasons why I love so rare is because it reminds me of why I loved FIFA many, many, many years ago. You know, like when I started playing FIFA, at this point, like 27 years ago, but also when I started playing Ultimate Team 16 years ago, like I just loved the product. I loved like logging on to play the game, to play Ultimate Team, to build my team. I get that same vibe with so rare. And for anyone that watches me and plays FIFA and is kind of like maybe getting a bit exhausted of FIFA, I just dare say give so rare a try. Play it for free. You don't even have to pay for it. Just play it for free. I joined late into the stream yesterday. You said you were leaving to make the draft off stream. I hadn't checked, so just asking. Oh, fair enough. So it makes you keep the cards after a year. So exactly, mate. Is there a way to view Evos used on your players in your club? Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that? No, unfortunately not. Welsh Dragon, thank you very much for the prime, man. Yeah, so for my lineups for Arsenal Sunderland for super rare, I basically, so this is my first lineup: Raya, Gabriel, Rice, Saka, and Marino. Oh, Mikel Marino. And then I've got Raya, Saliba, Zubamendi, and Eze. I can now list up Dunk again and kind of get rid of him. But I don't know if I should buy another attacker or just forfeit a lineup. You know? When will I play FIFA? Who knows, mate? Who knows? Oh, Mikel Marino. £61 for Dunk. I'll list mine up for £58. I think I paid £58 for him. And then so like, do I end up buying another striker? Do I buy an Arsenal striker? Do I buy a different striker? Do I just forfeit the lineup this week and put them in rare lineups? Oh, wrong one. David Alaba back in training for Real Madrid. There's a limited MLS card on So Rare for £4. Is that worth it? Well, it depends if it's in season or classic. Used to watch you last year at it, but never got into it. Never got me into So Rare and Arc Raiders. Anything else? Anything else? We'll see. We'll see what comes. What's up, SCFO8? How you doing, man? Tyler stream is literally So Rare. Why are you asking when he's playing FIFA? Let's have a break for 5 minutes. Do you know what's really mad? Every night this week, or every night since the this time last week, every night since last Thursday, I've been streaming Arc Raiders for a good 3, 4, 5 hours. The amount of people that come in and ask, "Don't you stream FIFA anymore?" And I'm like, man, I'm streaming FIFA every day. You're just not in the streams. What why are you coming? Why are you seeing me stream FIFA and not watching, and then seeing me stream something that's not FIFA and going, "Oh, does this guy stream FIFA anymore?" Do I only stream Mark on Twitch? Yeah, I do. Yeah, only on Twitch. Only on Twitch. You're all good, Arrow Gaming pal. No stress, brother. All right, let me start doing my lineups. I want to focus this week, guys, on streaks. Just building the strongest lineup for a streak. Whatever streak I'm on. If I'm on the fourth streak, if I'm looking to hit a fourth streak, maybe I'll buy players for it. But otherwise, I just want to kind of build. So for this Premier League streak 2, just normal lineups here, right? So we're going to start with a David Rea in goal, although it wouldn't surprise me if we conceded a goal eventually. We're certainly going to go with Gabriel Magalhaes and Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka. And then who do we have as our extra? Gahey at home to Brighton. Haaland against Liverpool. I mean, Haaland is inevitable, but also, not. Do you know what I mean? Against Liverpool, I would think, look, that is a ridiculous run of form, by the way. Ridiculous. Got to be Haaland. It kind of has got to be Haaland. But wouldn't it be my luck if this would just be the game where he just does, he sits there, he has a pen missed, 3 big chances missed, doesn't do anything else and comes away with 22 points. Haaland hasn't scored at Anfield. Doesn't need to either, it's at home. That's how I start all my lineups, Arsenal lineups. Yeah, they're the best 4 for sure. Who do I captain? No, Rice. Captain Rice. And then we'll do Arsenal lineup number 2, David Raya. We'll go for Big Willie. Declan Rice again. So Enquiries is going to be out. What a shame that is. So I could either go for Saka here, but the classic Saka. Voltemade against Brentford. And Bromo against Spurs. Trossard against Sunderland. Could be good. Or I could just go for a Saka in here. And then go for Eze or something in here. Yeah, I quite like that. Why do you think EA overpricing all the SBCs that get released? Mate, I genuinely have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. Let me captain Saka in one of these lineups as well. Will there be any FC today? Yeah, after we've done So Rare lineups, we'll have FC. Probably about 3 o'clock, somewhere around there, 3:15, something around that sort of time frame. Then we'll go for Mamadashvili. No, Donnarumma in goal, just because he's my only other in season. And then we can either do Timber or Calafiori. I think we're going to go Timber. I'm yelling Timber. We're going to go for Zubi Mendy. We're going to go for Leandro Trossard. and then take your pick again. Do we go for Rice? Do we go for Salah? Do we go for Bruno Fernandes? Do we go for William Saliba? Do we go for another Bukayo Saka in here? Bukayo Saka. I just don't get it. If they reduce the price, at least people would be tempted to try the cards. Yep, I absolutely agree with you, mate. Damn, Granit Xhaka with 200s. Look at that. Rice, Gabriel. I've got Trossard and Zubimendi. Who else have I got from Arsenal that I haven't used in a lineup? Could put Mikel Merino in. I've got another Mikel Merino anyway. I think I will. I'll go for Merino. And then what I want to do is just have a little look here. Have we got a better goalkeeper option? Kelleher against Newcastle. Mamardashvili against City. What's up, Argenis? How you doing, man? I've just got an Arsenal stack and Chelsea stack this weekend. A bit boring, I know. Nah, that's calm. Tell you what, I'll use my classic Merino in here. Who's got more? Yeah, that's right. It's only 1% difference. And we're going to captain Urian Timber. Feels made for me to say, but the thing that genuinely has been playing FC is just the idea of evolving a niche / cool favorite player of mine, then adding a cool cosmetic. That's about it. Yeah, mate. Like, honestly, for me, Evo's a saving. Evo's a saving FC 26 in these moments. Go for a bit of Calafiori. Bit of Marino. Do we want Jeremy Pino? Voltemade away to Brentford, or Pino at home to Brighton, or Mbermo away to Spurs. Which one of those three are you taking? I'm more leaning towards Mbermo. The Spurs leaky defensively. Is it a free? There is a free game. £1, yeah. Yeah, Pino's okay, but he's just struggled, isn't he? A little bit. He struggled to really get going for Palace. On the 5th streak in the Prem, you think Eze plays and does well? I think he'll start. Whether or not he does well or not, he's really kind of just adjusting at the moment. Fully degened into a Hertha Berlin stack for this week. Use my market credits from Common to get Fabian Ruiz. Oh, nice. I think I'm going to go in Burmo. I just think he's got the best opportunities of hitting some of those big scores. And then I've got Delict, Florentino Luis, Jeremy Pino, or Voltemade. Voltemade against Brentford. I do like it. Florentino Luis against West Ham. I don't mind that either. Between Eze and Enzo, but without decisive, Enzo is a poor scorer. Spurs no longer super leaky. They struggle going forwards. In your experience, is stacking and using the best players together better than trying to chase the 2 bonuses? It depends what you're going for. And it depends how good you think you are at the game. So, like, if you can get the 6% bonuses... Like, here's the thing, right? If you go for the 6% bonuses, you're probably buying cards. If you're buying cards, you probably don't have good XP on them, and you probably don't have good collection score on them, at which point is that 6% bonus worth it? If you've got, like, already a deep gallery and you can get the good collection score, the good XP, and the good bonus, very nice. But, you know, other than the multi-club bonus, I don't really look for the Cap 240 bonus, the Cap 260 bonus. I'm going to go for Voltemade in there. See, like here, I could go for a goalkeeper that's like 44 or 46 or whatever. Yeah, so like Mamardashvili in here will give me cap 260 and multi-club. And hilariously, Mamardashvili against City might even have a better opportunity of points than David Raya against Sunderland, because if David Raya keeps a clean sheet, he probably doesn't face a shot on target. He probably gets 60 points. If he does face a shot on target and it goes in, he probably only gets like 35 or 40 points. Whereas Mamardashvili could easily pick up like 60 points just from saves made. So this might be like a really good opportunity to really utilize the 6% bonus. It really just depends, man. Like, oops. Wait, I thought, doesn't this usually come... Wait, what's error code 429, guys? Sorry, we're making it hard to play. That's surely not a result of too many instances, right? Yeah, too many request error. How is it too many requests? 6% worth it for SO7, I think. Don't bother for in season. How have I had too many requests? I've been on the site for about 10 minutes. There's a JavaScript glitch. How long do I have to wait till it comes back? Close the browser tab. Hold on, I'll just do the so referees play. Night fever, night fever. Ba 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 ba. So on the free-to-play side, I think, look how nice that lineup was, guys. This is why I bought, like, okay, we're getting 500 essence. I was so close. A Mark Cucurella dominant performance away from some big cash-all. For the lineup this week, nice. We're in there again. We're in there like swimwear. Can we level anyone up? Not until afterwards. Never mind. But we've got the free-to-play. We're going to get our golden spin here right now as well. We get Gulashi, Harry Maguire, Anton Stach, Ejuma, Ugo Chukwu. We're going to buy ourselves a Prem pack. We're going to go for some Arsenal players again. We get a Remy Matthews. How is he 4-star? Tarkovsky, Kamada, McNeil, and Casemiro. We are going to hit the scrap challenge. Minimum age of 32. We need to scrap 4. Seamus, the Anus Destroyer, and Harry Maguire can go. 4 1-stars for a 4 or 5-star. Santi Comesana. Not bad there. And then we'll hit the decisive challenge. We don't have too much going on here, so we'll pop Sugawara in only for now, just to complete it. And then, last but not least, we'll level up a card. Let's level up Gvardiol and Cucurella. That will give us our daily spins. And it will also give us a golden spin. What do we got? Go on, give me some essence. Yes, please. We love essence from the dailies, from the spins. More packs, more packs, more packs. Right, 10,000 essence will go down a treat right here. Oh, it's coming back around. It's coming back around. Oh, it's 1,000 essence. That's still all right. That's 4 more packs. And then we get 5 more spins, which means tomorrow we'll get another golden spin, which would be quite nice. Yeah, give me that tier 1. That's nice. That's all right. Oh, Voltamard. Nice. I might have to redo my my lineups in here. What do we get? Star? Cheeky little star? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Declan Rice, please. Højbjerg. Not as good as he was last season this season, is he? I think Marseille are not so reliant on him anymore. Another 400 essence. That is class. That is class on grass, that is, guys. And then we need to build the lineups here for streaks, but we'll do that afterwards. Another 400 essence. Oh, mate, these spins have been nothing short of delightful. And then a tier 2 to top it off. Big Willie Orban. Nice. Seen people are giving you a lot of shit on YouTube comments. Are they? Well, I don't know where you've seen that from, James. You always rage bait. Do you know what, James? I am sick of you. You always go out of your way to instigate and rage bait. And I'm just tired of it. Giving us a bad name. That got me. It's just weird. Right, I've got 11,000 XP here. I could spend almost all of it, but it would give me an insane XP boost on this particular lineup, which I think I'm okay with. This Erling Haaland, I'm tempted to not. How much money would I have to spend to get 40 bonus points here? Too much to what I would want to. James is sad, that's why. I mean, I'm sure people probably do have, like, you know, if I complain about the game, people like, it's the FIFA community is weird, right? Because if a content creator speaks positively about the game, the FIFA community says, oh my God, like EA shill, you never stand up for us. Like you never talk about the things wrong with the game. Okay. Then if you say anything bad about the game, people say, oh my God, why'd you even play it? Like, you know, stop moaning, stop complaining, like be great. And it's like, come on, man. Like you either want us to speak on it or you don't. It can't be both ways, you know? Urian Timber. I've got 5 XP left. What's the difference between the limited gold cards that are black in the background? What do you mean? So here is a comment from the video. All 3 icons were 300k before the SBC released. Nep out here expecting the SBC to be 120k. Doesn't make any sense, my guy. I don't know if that guy knows that if you buy an icon for 300k, you can sell the icon again for 300k. Whereas if you complete an icon SBC for 300k, you now have an untradeable icon. Based on that, it absolutely should be significantly cheaper. Also, icons are 300k, not because they are worth 300k, but because they are rare to pack. That's it. Like the Ballon d'Or or Halloween. Yeah, they're just special editions, the other versions. I love when chat calls Nep out on things like this, because for real, man. Nep wanted to be the icon pick for 100k out of touch, man. Fair enough. Fair enough. If people are happy, like legitimately happy, to pay 300k's worth of fodder for a David Beckham card that looks like this, fair enough, man. Like, If that's what you want out of a video game that is supposed to be fun, fair enough. Have you changed your opinion on League SBCs? Yes. Yeah. Well, like the main one, I always didn't. The mixed League SBCs, I always thought were very good the way they were. It was more about the main one. Gardemond, thank you very much for the 18 months, man. Much appreciated, brother. Yeah, it was always the main one that they didn't change that bothered me. But now that the Libsud section has come right down, because obviously there's more supply of those cards from the mixed League SBC and less demand for them because of that more supply, you know, I actually think they might keep coming down in price as well, like down into like the less than thousands, at which point grinding League SBCs will be profitable no matter what. It just depends whether it's valuable for your time. Like, you could sit there for 2 hours and grind League SBCs and kind of be in the same space as where he was. Do you know what I mean? Martinelli, 0%. Yeah, he won't be playing. Right. Anyway, let's carry on with lineups. So, Premier League, Dunzo. Do we know what happened to Ousmane Dembele? Why he went off injured? So, we've got Diouf's got Metz. Leon's got Angers. And Ruli's got Brest. I'm going to go for Diouf as the goalkeeper here. Wait. Oh, yeah. Hakimi's going to be out now as well, isn't he? Damn. Mate, PSG's injury problems are serious, aren't they? Half, I think they said. So we'll go for Vitinha. So Pai Chow, if he starts, I'd be happy with that. If he doesn't, that'd be a pain in the butt again. I'll go for a bit of a Marquinhos. That's a decent enough lineup to hit 420 points. If somebody does use that new link, by the way, guys, I changed the link. I had some problems with like the So Rare, the kind of like back-end website that gives the links. If somebody does actually use the link to sign up, that new one, the NEP So Rare 26, please let me know if it gives you the 150 pounds worth of market credits, because I'm not confident it will. Are you going to use So Rare Inside now with the lineup builder out as well? No. No, So Rare Inside genuinely costs me more than it helps me. I would rather just figure things out by myself. Rulli, we'll go for Hernandez. We'll go for João Neves. We'll go for Kvaratskhelia. And we'll go for... So Crasso's got a home game to Rouen. Mayulu has got the start against Lyon. We've got Omar Bamadele and Ibrahim Osman. They'll go in like the final one. So let's use Seni Mayulu and Captain Kvaratskhelia, especially with their predictors. Yeah, and that's it. That's exactly it. I just think their predictors are... again, I don't want to disrespect people because I know they do it for either free or they don't really get much, like, or whatever. I don't want to like be disrespectful to anyone or anything. But I just find them to be generally terrible at their decision making. And so yeah, so we'll go for Omar Bamadele there, and we're going to captain Lucas Hernandez. 3 lineups, not bad to get 420 points. Very Inside is hilariously bad. The Lyon traveling group was publicly posted on the club socials in the morning, and the game week lock Tolisso was 60% despite being out of the group. Yep, and that's what I mean. They kind of just do guesswork unless they know for sure based on really easily researchable information that somebody's out. They put them at like 60% or 50% or whatever. It's just yeah, it's weird. Anyway, I don't want to bag on people. Like, as I say, like they do it for, I think, for free. At the very least, they do it for like nothing, you know. So we've got Lejeune against Real Madrid. Trent's at 80%. I do think Trent will start. He got some minutes against Liverpool. He looked all right in those minutes as well. I finally won a big ass. And he's injured. Expected to return in this game against Real so bad, though. Lejeune's not a bad player. Even against Real Madrid, Lejeune could easily get, you know, 50, 60 points. Blazing Bullets. Thanks for subscribing to the stream, brother. Much appreciated, man. Welcome to Team Sweat, bro. With Valverde injured. I don't think Valverde's injured, is he? Big Ass is a question mark, according to the Elch coach. He won't be in my primary team anyway. It's basically, do I want to risk Eder Militao, who's apparently on 70%? But Eder Militao is like one of the best defenders in the world. If he, this is the thing I was saying before. The best players in the best teams will play if they are fit. And Eder Militao is one of the best centre-backs in world football. He will play if he is, like, unless he is, like, completely injured, he will play. In the midfield, we'll do in a moment. So we've got Anthony. Love this Anthony. And then we've got Vinicius Jr. Man, Vinny J hasn't done anything for a while, has he? Febas has got a decent matchup. Rashford. So who would I usually play in midfield? Chouameni, but he's injured for a few weeks now, isn't he? So I've got Pablo Fornals against... Pablo Fornals got a really nice matchup, actually, and gets that synergy with Anthony as well. And so then, do I want Mbappe or do I want Lamine? Isco back in training now. Might want to pick one up. I don't kind of, unless I get to like streak 3 or 4, I'm kind of just going to use what I've got in La Liga to play with. I don't really want to keep investing into La Liga. It hasn't been too fruitful for me so far. Fornals went off injured yesterday, but I believe it was discomfort. Eder is a risk just based on his age and minutes played. His age, he's 27 years old. It's not like he's 35 and needs to be rested and relaxed. He's 27 years old. Lamine always a risk at the moment, but he's not though, is he? Because unless you know he's out, he's playing every game. He's starting always. Like here, we knew he was out. And then look at those scores. If he doesn't get decisive, he still does well. I still think Mbappe is probably the better option. Celta Vigo aren't a terrible team. I know they're having a terrible start to the season. And then the question then comes around Fornals. Do I want to use Febas then at home to Real Sociedad? Probably a better option than a risk on Fornals. This is a sort of lineup that can actually win the division as well, because nobody will have this combination of players. Mbappe is a risk. He's old now. Can't have 2 games. Well, yeah, something like that, isn't it? And then for lineup 2, we'll go for Julen. We'll go for Trent. We'll pop the risky Fornals in here. Lewandowski's at 60%. Vinny J's at 70%. Marcus Rashford's at 70%. I think Vinny and Rashford start. There's no way Rashford doesn't start. He's been one of Barcelona's best players. Like, they're not just going to drop him, especially the fact that he's playing on the left wing, not up front. Lewandowski coming back isn't the thing that causes Rashford to not play. It's, oh, hold on. But then again, do I want to play a classic? Do I want to put Lamine in here? I don't have a classic midfielder unless I go for, oh, I could go for Jude in here over Fornals, actually. Yeah, I do like that. That's much nicer. I do lose multi-club bonus there, actually. Maybe I'll go for Frankie. What are you saying, guys? Frankie or Jude? Do I want the extra 2% total score? Or do I want Bellingham over Frankie de Jong? I think I want Bellingham. I'm going to captain Bellingham as well, actually. Teams aren't resting players this weekend. It's internationals next. All the big boys will be playing less injured. Yeah, 100%. Right, let's do Bundesliga. So we've got Nubel against Augsburg. Love that. We've got... Oh, my days. I could have some banging lineups here. We've got Schlotterbeck against Joshua Kimmich. Good old... Wait, Harry Kane's at 70%. Why? He will. Yeah, he will play. Why is he at 70%? Just ignore them. Do you reckon they're doing it to like stop people using Harry Kane? Do you reckon like there's some like kind of like jiggery pokery going on? I guess I want Luis Diaz in here as well. Or I could go for El Canus in this one to get the 2% bonus. And I quite like that because Augsburg is a great matchup. And I'm going to captain Schlotterbeck. A bit shady if there is. People used to do it on So Date all the time. They would like purposely like upvote and downvote people for starting lineups just to get people to like question whether or not they were going in. And then we'll go for, is Chabot injured? I've got Lukonga. Oh, Fabio. Wait, did he get sent off again? Jesus Christ. What is wrong with Fabio Vieira? Was it like 2 yellows or something for Vieira there? Because he got rotated last game, the guy doing prediction thinks it's all a risk now. That's what he said. That's stupid, isn't it? He got rotated to protect him for the Bayern-Barcelona, like, massive Champions League game, not because he's a risk now all of a sudden. It's not like Nicholas Jackson is there going like, oh my God, I'm so good at the sport that Harry Kane's going to be benched. Unbelievable. Oh yeah, sorry, Bayern PSG, not Barca. Yeah. 2 got sent off in a few minutes on his team, I'm pretty sure. Damn. Damn. So Lukonga, I want Stuttgart players in this lineup because they've got a really nice matchup. But is it going to be Furyk that starts? He did well against Feyenoord. He got a goal against Mainz. But he's been out of favour generally. My forward will be Harry Kane and Luis Diaz. That's not a problem at all. They will be there. So in defence, I've got a choice of either Baku, Diate, who's got a really nice matchup against Mainz, Hendricks, who's not a good scorer, and Jelch, who's not a good scorer. Vieira, second yellow card for talking to the ref. Furyk, Llewellyn, Undav. So you think El Canus won't play? Or you think that that new guy won't play? The right winger that they've had that's been doing all right? I've got Undav as well, but I'm going to put Thiate in there. I actually think he's got a really good matchup there. And so here I've got, yeah, either Furyk, El Canus bench, I think. Why would El Canus be on the bench? Hasn't he been one of their best players this season? Just want to ask whether you thought doing BPM is worth it or just buy the cards. I think just buy the cards, mate. How many collection points you get after the... It says it on... I can't remember. I think it's 20, but it says it on the collections tab. Rotation. He got rested, though, already. So Lukonga's a decent player to have. Although he had an error led to goal against Köln. Some of these predictors put the entire team at 60 to 70% just to waste time. Yeah, and they do that because they just don't know, do they? And so instead of trying to like be like, oh, here's who I think's going to start. Sorry, I got it wrong. They're like, oh, guys, I doubt everyone 60%. So that way it protects them. Oh, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. He was always a risk. It's poor. It's really poor. I think when it comes to Stuttgart, though, Undav... Oh, have they changed formation, have they? Oh, that's interesting. That's why there's more defenders guaranteed to start, is it? Because they've gone to a 3/5 back instead of the 4-3-3 that they were playing. They do that to hit the metrics and make them good so they get their limited essence rewards. Yeah, it's just really poor. It's really poor. That's why Mitchell's stats scores are bad now. So I think I like the fact that Furyk's a midfielder and he's going to have... This is the second lineup anyway, but I don't like wasting a Harry Kane, can't lie. And then I could easily put together another lineup now. I just don't have a goalkeeper. But it might be worth buying a goalkeeper. Is Chabot like injured or something? He hasn't been like properly in the team for a while, has he? He hasn't been scoring well anyway for a while. Yeah, like I've got Hendricks, Lokonga, Undav, and any one of these players could do like Yelch. Is this team worth buying a goalkeeper for? It kind of is, isn't it? Because if Stuttgart go and absolutely pop off, this team could pick up the 400 points alone. Chabot got subbed off, injured yesterday. Oh, did he? In-season goalkeepers are so cheap now, you should get one. I don't actually... Sorry. Oh, Chabot got... Yeah, so Undav. Do I have a midfielder that's not in-season that's quite good? Not really. Do I have any Fabio Vieiras? Hardly. A cheeky Baumann, international too. Is he going to be German's goalkeeper for a while, is he? If he's less than like 50 quid, I'd be interested. Damn, do you know what? Gulashi at 130 is really not a bad price, is he? This guy had mad scores once, didn't he? This Neuer Fernandez guy. I've got Atabulu's classic. Oliver Bauman's £80. He's got like Leipzig at the moment, which is not ideal. Yeah, the Neuer Fernandez gets some good scores, doesn't he? Schwab? What's Schwab saying? Got a good matchup, £71, not bad for Köln. I could then put in anybody that I've got here as a backup. I could put like a Grimaldo in here, like that. Hendricks. Would I even put in Baku though? Rather, just because, or Assignon. I think Assignon's the right back, isn't he? He's probably got a better chance of getting a higher score there. Is that worth it? Is this as a team worth it? Like when looking for just 400 points, the thing is, am I going to pay 71 quid for a lineup, like to boost this lineup to get Streak for $20? Looks a decent third option. Just whether or not it's needed, that's the thing. Like, am I ever going to be able to... SCF08, thank you very much for the 13 months, man. Much appreciate, brother. Am I ever going to be able to, like, take advantage of this game and win money if I constantly buy into upgrading lineups? You should use Schwab in your second lineup and Atabolu in this one, then it's worth it. I think Atabolu's got a really good lineup, though. A really good matchup, sorry. I think this is a really good lineup. I think when it comes to only needing 400 points for this streak as well, I'm not going to invest in more players. These two lineups are more than capable of hitting 400 points. Like this lineup here is capable of winning the entire division. What's up, Mikey Pout? So that I'll leave that there with Bundesliga. Right, for Pro League, man, wasn't Forbes amazing against Barcelona? Man, USG was supposed to be these defensive powerhouses this season, weren't they? And they've just been absolutely mid-tier. I'm going to put Toby Layson in there. You're up early for once. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon early, is it? We got Niakosi for Leuven as well. What did he get? A last man tackle or something? A goal against Genk. We've got McAllister and Burgess. Or I can put in Machele. Damn, Machele's scores have absolutely tanked through the floor as well, haven't they? Clues in missions tomorrow? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? What are clues? So when you're crafting cards, you can like get clues as what team they play for, sorry, what league they play in, what nation they play for. Oh, did their coach leave, did he? Right, I'm gonna go with the double Leuven set up there. Hitraoi's got a decent matchup as well. And then I'm going to go for Skoras is back, which is nice. He's got a decent matchup too. Got to go for Forbes. Man, I'm concerned. Bruges away to Anderlecht after that very, very strong game against Barcelona. They might just collapse. I think I want to go Skoras in the main lineup. And I'm going to go for Forbes as well. He was absolutely brilliant, wasn't he? I'm going to captain Skoras as well. Genk just had European games too, and Ghent didn't. So, hopeful that they'll be a lot fitter. Tonight's SBC is a big oh dear. Some Juve matey called Cambiasso. Oh, is that right? Some Juve matey, guys. Some Juve matey. We'll do for some Kelscherpen. And then some McAllister. We'll go for the Hans Van Aken with a Zolis and a Forbes. Or do I want to go Zolis and Skoras and keep that 2% and put Forbes in the last lineup as well? Yes, I do. We'll do that. Forbes looks good because of Barca's disaster of a high line, though. He is just good as well, Forbes. Like he's been doing well anyway in like the Pro League. Then we'll go for Kokobo, Burgess, not Burgess, maybe Burgess as well. But Michele. Damn, Niang scores have dropped. What's happened to Shrevers, guys? Is he injured? Look at that from Niang. Is that lots of big chances missed? No. It's just him being absolutely shite. Oh, this is big chances missed. 2 there. Mate, he's just a weird player, Niang, isn't he? I might actually have to not put Michele in here. Put Burgess in here. And go for like Guillagon or Nieper. Delorge Nieper in here. I think we'll go for Guillagon. And then we'll go for Forbes. Promise David is just not... I spent so much money on Promise David, man. Thinking like he would do what he did last season. And he just hasn't, has he? He has just let the team down. And we're going to captain Forbes in here. Not bad for a third lineup. We need 420 in this one. We've got 2 very competent lineups for 420 and then a backup lineup. Fair enough. So OM just posted the latest Marseille update on his Twitter. I don't really have any Marseille players, mate. Well, apart from Pai Chow, I suppose. They got Niang from a team in Latvia, dude. Give him a few seasons to get constant scores. No. I need scores now. He's in season now. I don't need a few seasons. I need my money now. All right, we've got Wellenreuther. Man, PSV. Oh, what a mistake it was buying PSV players, man. I'm going to go for Mauro Jr. He's put Pai Chow at 70. Cherry, like, right, I was conned into buying Cherry from you lot. He was like, Nep, look at his scores. And I was like, yeah, do you know what? He's actually got mad scores. Like, look at those scores. They're well sick, aren't they? And then I bought him. And he's just been shit ever since. A red card, a penalty conceded, garbage scores, a DMP. Like, thanks for nothing, guys. Thanks for nothing. Stein's at 40%. Why? Is he injured? He must be injured if he didn't play against Stuttgart. Stein was injured. So Perisic can go in there. I might just have to go for Gasiorowski here and then just put in a classic Glock. Glock was decent in the Champions League, I thought, actually, against Gala. I thought he did very well. Lots of good passes, lots of progressive passes. I thought he showed had a really good showing of himself. Perisic has been asked recently. Yeah, so as I learned last week, he's been moved out onto the left-hand side because of the injuries, which is why he's just not performing as well. He'll get it back, though, won't he? He will. Heitinger has just been sacked from Ajax. Who else have I got here? I literally just don't have anyone. My Eredivisie setup is really poor. We'll use the golden oldies again. Perisic and Cherry together. They spoke to Ten Hag, that's right. I don't think I can put together a secondary team. I literally don't have the... even Sotalo, man. I spent so much money on Sotalo. And he has just struggled massively to get back. Like, to get back to what he used to be. So Owen put watch out for Pai Chow at the end, so I'm really scared to prioritize mine. What do I do with Pai Chow? I need to crack my neck, guys. I put Pai Chow in my first team. I could swap Pai Chow into team 2 and Kvaratskhelia into team 1. Or even put Gonçalo Ramos into team 2. No, I'll change around just the one. I want to make sure that first team is like really good. And obviously Kvaratskhelia we know all about, don't we? What's wrong with Bradley Barcola? What's his injury? Mate, PSG have got so many injuries right now, and yet you still couldn't guarantee which lineup they're going to put in. Do I think Pacho plays? Yeah, because obviously Hakimi will be out now for God knows how long. That injury looked harsh on him, didn't it? I also think that... Didn't they just drop points, or they didn't do... Oh, no, they just won, didn't they? They won 1-0 in the last moments, didn't they? Yeah, they drew to Lorient. They're only 2 points clear. Usually, even after 11 games, they've already got like a 8-10 point gap to the point where they can afford to just be blasé about it and kind of rest players willy-nilly and still walk away with the league. But look how tight this is this season. They've drawn 3 games and lost 1. They're only 4 points ahead of 6th place. They need to start winning games in the league, or the league is going to become a risk for them. So this game against Lyon is a really important game for them. I think they'll go full strength. Also, it's internationals straight after as well. And when I say full strength, I mean full strength given the injuries. Hakimi's out for 6 to 8 weeks and then possibly goes to AFCON anyway. I don't think they'll mind him going to AFCON after being out for 6 to 8 weeks. Get his match sharpness up, get some minutes in his legs, and then he'll come back like fighting fit. He'll have a good rest whilst being injured. I don't think that'd be a problem. Right, MLS. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to put an MLS team together. We're on the 3rd streak now. I thought it was doubled, these streaks. Is it doubled now? When did it become doubled? Is this doubled? I don't think it is it? Who takes over from Hakimi? Zabarnyi, probably. Or Zaire Emery. Premier League Player of the Month is here. Yes, it's been released for, like since hours ago, to be fair. So I've got Schulte, Jordi Alba, Aini Mukhtar, Max Arston, it is doubled. It's just poor compared to the other streaks. Yeah, if that's doubled, that is really bad. We'll go for... I thought Tagseth was going to be so good in the MLS, man. He has been genuinely diabolical, hasn't he? I think I can only put out one lineup as well. Unless Rios Novo is going to start again, in which case I can do 2. Is it good? Wow, Fitz isn't even getting minutes now. That's mad, isn't it? I wonder if Fitz is sitting there thinking to himself, I wish I'd stayed where I was adored. Instead, he's sitting on the bench in America doing absolutely nothing. I'm confused how so rare allow bots to compete in game weeks. Though, to be honest, like say Tonio, Basilbot, etc., hitting top in everything because they have 53% on every player. Getting over 30 to 50 and thousands of pounds weekly, 30 to 50k essence. They're only trade bots, though. They're not SO5 bots, right? Who do I want in here? Surridge, probably, just in case he does score. And then Rossi. And we'll captain Haney on that one. But still to put in their own lineups and use their money. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Right, Challenger. This could be quite fun. I think we've got some nice matchups this week in Challenger. So we've got Leitner, Jungwirth on that triple clean sheet. What's wrong with Schläger? Is he injured? Because he's been out of the team after finally getting a couple of clean sheets. I thought, nice, he's back. And then he's out twice. What is no different to Big Whale? Yeah. Sorry, yeah, Surridge took that penalty last game was really surprising. Really disappointing almost as well. We'll go for Jungwirth in goal first. We'll certainly go for a Jakob Kivior. You know we love Jakob. I'm enjoying free-to-play so rare more than ever before, but haven't got any boxes since I packed limited Luke Shaw way back when. Well, there's no boxes anymore. That's why. It's Essence now. Raskin against Dundee. We're going to go for Sané. Oh, man. These are really nice lineups. Pavlidis against what they call like Cassie, whatever they call it, I can't remember. Wow, Cengiz Under is like back starting, is he? I want to go for a whole Galatasaray setup together. I want to go for... Wow, Scales has lost his points as well. I kind of want to go for Scales in here, but I'm going to go for Osimhen with Sané. And I'm going to captain Kivior. That is a really strong lineup. You think you're going to sign up to this? It looks fun. Make sure to use the code, brother. Get yourself some market credits. We'll use Lintner. We'll do the Galatasaray boys together here. Although saying that, I don't have another Gala forward. We'll go for Pavlidis. And then Davinson Sanchez. Do I want to do Nene or Classic Pavlidis? Let's do Classic Pavlidis, and I'll use the other one in a full Benfica stack. How do you get such high percentage bonuses? So you get 10% for it being rare, 5% for it being in season. I get 5% on this Jakob Kivior for him being in a full collection. And then he's on level 3 for his card, but you can get up to 10% there as well. So on the rares, you can get up to 30% maximum bonus. And then I get 2% bonus on all of the cards because there's no more than 2 from the same club. On this one, I don't get that bonus because I've got 3 from Galatasaray. We'll go for Christensen against Stuttgart. Sorry, against Salzburg. But always good for it. Is Dedic coming back from injury? He got subbed on against Bayer Leverkusen. I mean, he hasn't had the greatest time the last few game weeks after being very, very strong. Do I go for Austin Trusty? Yes, I do. The Arsenal past and present. Kjærsgaard's been very good the last 2 games again, which is really good to see. I feel like he's the sort of player that I should be starting again, although against Stuttgart, it's not an easy game. So I will go for Auschnish. I will go for Pavlidis. So is this a bit like that Football Index thing from a few years ago that went tits up? Nope, nothing like Football Index whatsoever. Will I be playing FC26 later? Yes, I sure will. Do we want to go for another Jakob Kivior? A Gonçalo Inacio? A Pedro Gonçalves? A James Tavernier? Tav could be very good, couldn't he? That keeps me cap 260 as well. I like that a lot. I like that a whole lot. Mate, what is this? It's called So Rare. It's in the title, brother. It's in the title. It's called So Rare. It's fantasy football. Go for a bit of Edison. Is Otamendi suspended? Injured? CBA to play? Can we still earn limited cards from free to play? Not if you're, like, only if you're a new user. Were you surprised Liverpool beat Madrid? Yes. He's suspended. Okay. I'm going to go Dedic then. I'm going to go Urenki. I'm going to put Kjærsgaard in here as well, actually. Kjærsgaard. And then that final attacking spot. Osorio got a decent match. Dorgelé I like. And Cengiz Under I like. Osorio hasn't really done much for a while, though. But we know if he gets decisives, he just pops off, doesn't he? Like, he's got that capability of hitting monster scores. Do you ever ask Skills if you should pick someone from Benfica? No. Dorgelé doesn't do well, really. Under's a weird one, man. Who was he playing for in Premier League? Like Leicester, was it? You would think that he would just have the skill set to absolutely slap. First of all, in... Oh, he's playing for Marseille as well, wasn't he? First of all, in the MLS, and he just didn't really do it. Look at that. It's all sub-appearances in the MLS. But then also in Turkey, you would think it's the sort of league that he would just absolutely slap. I'm going to go for Cengiz Under. I don't know why. It feels right. Feels right. This is lineup number 4 anyway. Is that another 6% bonus? Oh, it is. Awesome. I'm very happy with those lineups there. Very happy. Right, Contender. Ready. We should have some really nice Contender matchups as well. Yes, indeed. Ivusic goes in. Oh, I might do Witek together with Orn. And then we'll have Cuisance, Reese, who's finally, these boys are finally getting some quality back in their play. And then Marvin Vanetezek. And I'm going to captain Reese this time over Vanetezek. Despite having only like 40 limited cards, is it worth vaulting anyone? If you can get to that first vault level without vaulting somebody that might be in a lineup for you, yes. Every Friday I'm in here wondering why you still trust in Vitek. I let him go off 3 weeks ago. Different people do different things, mate. That's all I've got for you, really. So we've got Ivusic. What's happened to... Oh, Valincic is out for a little while yet, isn't he? Neubauer, is he suspended? Did he get sent off or booked or something, wasn't it? Oh, no. Oh, he went off injured, didn't he, after like 20 minutes? So we'll go for Mathieson. We'll go for Marvin. Mate, that Ben Farhat, he was supposed to be so good. And then he got injured. Rasmussen as well was... might have actually been you, Maurice, that convinced me for Rasmussen. There was somebody in the stream that convinced me for him. And then he's been genuinely garbage ever since. Very sad news. Valincic out until end of year. That's tough, yeah. What's wrong with Lavaja as well? I bought him and he's like struggled. Since I bought him, he's had like 1 or 2 games and then been injured the whole time. It wasn't me, yes, but under the new coach, he did good. Sadly, injured last game. Oh, he got injured last game, did he? So Islamovic is doing well again, but they have got a tough game. Brunetta's only at 60. Did he go off injured this game? No, he played 90 minutes. Should be back this weekend. Not sure if he starts. No, Rocky is finally starting and scoring well. I don't think I have no Rocky, do I? Lots of Tigres boys are low percentage. They are starting playoffs soon. Oh, so you think he might get rested just for playoffs? Fair enough. Cesinha's at 20%. Mate, for how cheap this is, like this region is, I just should have way better players, shouldn't I? Look, even Di Maria is like 50 quid. I really should have like much better players. This guy's £8. Schluchner, 4 decisives in a row, or at least 3 out of 4 games, £23. Look at that for scores, mate. £66 for him. He's up against Magdeburg as well. Got 6 decisives in a row. Bilbija. What, like, why would I just not have him in my team? Do you know what I mean? Cesinha is fully out. Might be the end of his Sorare career. Oh, is he going to... Because they're going to get relegated. Do you reckon he'll stay with them even if they get relegated? Bilbija, Raw, and Conte, insane smashers. Where's Raw and Conte? Are they further up the top? Raw is a defender. Oh, gotcha. Park Jin-seok. Back getting those big scores that I bought him for all those years ago. Benacer, I feel like, is a player that... Is he not registered for the European Games? I feel like he's the sort of player I really should have. He's £117. But surely he just rips massive scores all season. He was there near the top. Oh, yeah, there. Yeah, he's doing well. He loves it at the club and the family is settled. I remember asking Hoodwink last year about Cesinha when they nearly went down. He seems to think he will stay there until he retires. Fair enough. Benacer is a smasher. Yeah, no European games, which means he'll play every league game. I think for this week, because I'm only on 4, I only need 420, and this is the 3rd or 4th lineup. I think for this week I won't pick up players, but maybe in the international break I'll look to pick up some players. Do I want to go for Shaqiri? Yes, I want to go for Shaqiri. Benacer takes sets as well. Eye test is great as well. Best player in the league. Yeah, so I do think I'll pick him up, but I can obviously pick him up nice and easy in like the international break. A little bit, maybe a little bit cheaper. And also, I just want to like plan some lineups as well, because now that I've lost some players in here anyway, I need to like build into like a better 3rd and 4th squad. Because like, look at this, I've got too many in-season goalkeepers, and not enough players. Like, this is a terrible lineup at this point, isn't it? Doesn't help that some of the players that I did pick up and was looking to utilize have been like injured and like just out of favor and things like that. If it all went to plan, I'd have 4 really strong lineups. He'll go AFCON, won't he? Oh, he might do, yeah. Put Zelenica in. Yeah, Neubauer injured. Yeah, see, here's a big problem. Like, 2 of my better defenders are injured. That crushes a little bit of it. Then Livaja, Ben Farhat, and Rasmussen, who are all supposed to be good, are all also injured, which crushes a little bit as well. Oh, hang. Maybe in this lineup I risk Brunetta. Wait, Tigres are 16th though. Don't they? Are they guaranteed playoffs now? Oh, they're 4th. They're not 16th. Why does this say that they're 16th? Did they finish 16th in the other division? They've actually smashed this division. They've nearly won it. Only lost one game all season. They've got Atletico San Luis. This is the last game of the season, isn't it? Wouldn't they try and win this game, though? Because if they win, they could win the whole thing, right? Have I got much opinion on the England squad? I haven't seen it, mate. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna put Brunetta in here. This is already like a washed up lineup anyway. So I'll pop that in. Right, champion. Here we go. First lineup is just going to be all Arsenal, as always. Bit of David Herrera. Bit of Gab Mag. And Big Willie in there. Bit of Decky Rice. Oh, Mikel Marie. Oh, I don't have any Marinos left. Bit of Bukayo Saka. Some Leandro Trossard. And then either Calafiori or Yuri and Timber. Let's do some Yuri and Timber. Brunetta is 1 yellow card away from suspension. That's why he's 60%. So if he doesn't get suspended in this last game, does it reset then for the playoffs? Got Gab Mag and William Saliba again. I don't think I have any more Arsenal midfielders or attackers. I have a Trossard in up front. I think I've got 2 Trossards still. Yes, I have. And I can have another Arsenal defender, either Timber or Calafiori. We'll go for Calafiori in this one. We put Timber in the last one. And then we just need 2 midfielders. Bit of Bruno Fernandes. Bit of Jack Grealish against Fulham. We don't mind that. I'm going to captain Gabriel Magalhaes. Would you captain Rice versus Sunderland or Haaland versus Liverpool? Rice, 100%. Haaland needs like 4 goals to get 100 points. Rice could just do it with 1 decisive. We've got Thibaut Courtois. In you go, sunshine. Grimaldo can go in. Don't mind putting Trent in. As long as he starts, though. You know what I mean? Same as Gula. I'm going to pop Gula in with Frenkie. And then Lamine up front. With Garassi. Love that. That is a banging squad. So long as they all start. If they don't start, what a waste. He picked O'Reilly over Lewis Skelly. That doesn't surprise me. Lewis Skelly's barely getting minutes for Arsenal. You know, I don't think that's anything to do with his skill either. I just think Calafiori's kind of kept him out and Hincapié needed minutes. You know, if you're not playing for club, it stands to reason that you wouldn't be playing for country either. Odysseus, Vicario, Falcone. Go Falcone. Gahey, always good. Van Dijk's good for it as well. Bit of Phil Foden. Sandro Tonali. Vinicius Jr. can go in there. Who did I just see that I wanted in there? Oh yeah, Matheus Cunha, but against Spurs. Right, that's that done. Is it only so rare today? Just until the lineups are done, my man. Under 23. I think I've used most of my good under 23s now, to be fair. Andre Gomez, Gavardio and Inacio. George Gnieper can go in. with Alex Baena as well. Alex Baena has been injured for so long. He should be so good, though, shouldn't he? And we'll put in Osorio and Nene. It's a decent under-23 squad. Nothing crazy, but it's decent. And then All-Star. Not that shocking, really. O'Reilly is practically a start for City and playing really well. Yeah, he is. That's what I'm saying. Like, Leo, like, I don't know if that guy was trying to rage bait about Miles Lewis-Skelly and trying to like get me into some like massive debate about why he's so desperately definitely should be in there. But if you're not playing for your club, yeah, as I say, it stands to reason that you would not play for your country either. Pedro Gonçalves. Yeah, a bit of Sergio B in there. A bit of Lionel Messi in there. And we've got to put Salah in All-Star, you know what I mean? Like, if he's not in Prem or, like, Champion, it'd be disrespectful to not put him in All-Star as well. Jakob Kivior is about to have a field day for me again, being in every single bloody lineup. I'm gonna break it down. What's up with Bidstrup? He's been injured for ages as well, hasn't he? They've got Mazzeltan popping him again and Matheus Cunha along with him. And I guess that I can't forget, 'cause I did it again. And then the last, oh wait, not the last, I've got 2 more to go. Nice. It would just be fitting that Granit Xhaka would be the player that scores the goal against us, wouldn't it? It's Captain Granit as well. Xhaka goal, Mukiele last man tackle. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised, mate. Rui Silva's back with a good matchup as well. I'll pop him in. Let's put Kiersgaard in there. Kiergaard. A bit of Cengiz. How come Cody Gakpo's only at 60%? Nep, your voice is so calming. Thanks, man. I think. They think Wirtz might start on the left. Oh, interesting. Wirtz played well left mid for Madrid. Left wing versus Madrid. Okay. Well, that's All-Star done. Let's do a couple of arenas. I found that I had good success in arena with the ones that I did before it closed versus the ones that I did live. So we'll try and emulate a little bit more of that. Hartman against West Ham could have a bit of a field day, couldn't he? Yelch will put in. I'm a fellow gunner. Only reason why I mentioned Lewis-Skelly. Fair enough, pal. Who in there? Who is in there from Arsenal? Rice and Saka, I guess. That's it, right? I just don't even like these players. There's a reason why I haven't picked them otherwise. If this does anything at all, I'll be surprised. I'll build 1 or 2 more arena lineups just with like best ops. Go for a Kanji. Bit of Reese against Daegu. I'll do that. Oh, Eze as well. Kane is the only number 9. Just did my first run through of the day and got Pedro untradeable in the club profit for the rest of the day. Now, even if I pack nothing else, yeah, that's solid. Who else have we got? Whom else? Odysseus has got a nice matchup. Vargas has got a nice matchup. Dominguez is back in for Liga de Quito, which is good to see. Maybe I go for a Liga de Quito setup. Tofton, thanks for the 37 months, brother. Much appreciate, man. How's your So Rare journey going? Liga de Quito, baby. Where's our main man of all time? Are you happy about Diaz missing the Arsenal game? Am I happy about Diaz missing the Arsenal game? I mean, yeah, sure. But it's not like Bayern don't have... Oh, Alvarado's only at 30%. It's not like Bayern don't have, like, an abundance of talent otherwise, is it? See, Brian Ramirez, I want to put him in as well, because he plays up front. Really annoying that I can't. Interior looks like he's back and firing on all cylinders. Boom, 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 boom. Let's put Brian Ramirez in here. Alexander Alvarado. Who was the last LDU player I had? Richard Mina. Don't need to use him though. Shouldn't really use Alvarado, but I feel like I want to, you know, but I'm not going to. You're going to do that. Oh, wait, low balance, not enough essence. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. I haven't got enough essence. Because in my opinion, Arsenal will be a harder game than PSG was against them, in my opinion. Yeah, Arsenal Bayern will be a real tough game. All right, let's do limited, guys. We are running out of time. We've got 1 hour to get these lineups in. Premier League first up. And as always, is going to be a David Raya, a Gab Mag, a Deki Rice, a Bukayo Saka, and I don't have a limited, like, limited wise, I am like almost strictly Arsenal. I don't have too much outside of it. Let's go for an Eze in there. Does Sorare do anything for international games? Yeah, there's always stuff for international games. There's like tournaments for it. There's like daily missions that are always good for international games. All right, goalkeeper number 2. We'll go for Jordana Pickford. We'll do a little bit of a William Saliba. Zubi. Zubi dooby doo. Where are you? We've got some work to do now. What made you buy that stack? Liga de Quito. So they have one of the players called Alexander Alvarado, and he was the best player on the platform for about 3 months. When the new season came out, when the new cards came out, I bought him the one-off version. And so I just went and bought the first version of all of the cards. Spent such an insane amount of money on it. And then lo and behold, he became one of the worst players on the platform. And I paid about like, I think it was about like £700 for him or something like that. Maybe even more. It might have been like £1,000 or something. He won't have the score history anymore because it doesn't go back that far. I mean, he had a pocket of little stretch of success there, but he was scoring like 70 plus points. Like, look at this, man. He was scoring also all of these at home. If we go to home games only, every home game he was just banging, and he was just genuinely. If we could go back a little bit further, you'd see all of these unbelievable scores. Then I bought him literally around here, right? And then these were the scores that I got. All of this trash, man. And he's had little moments again of good fortune. But what did I pay for him? I paid £544 for him, and he's the one of. And so I just went and bought the whole collection, number ones. Yeah, it was absolute waste of money, but never mind. I'm gonna break it down. The 7 Nation Army couldn't hold me back. Let's do a bit of Phil Foden. You'd like to think he could still get back those scores since he's only 26. Yeah, he's still super young, but obviously he's classic now rather than, you know, the whole like landscape has changed, hasn't it? So it doesn't really matter either way. 'Cause it doesn't really matter. Do I want Voltemard? Do I want Garnacho? Do I want Dan Burn? Go for Garnacho in this lineup. Why not? Is the VPG announcement true? I don't know what the VPG announcement is, mate. What is the VPG announcement? You'd have to fill me in a little bit, brother. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, let's go here and see if I can level up any of these bad boys. Oh, yeah. Mate, I'm telling you something, guys. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will have this level of percentages like I've got. It's impossible. Surely it's impossible, right? Surely, right? Surely, guys. Hasn't Alvarado torn his ACL like 4 times? No. You might be thinking of somebody else. Right, we got, I'm going to go for Diouf in goal. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Vanu, maybe. João Neves, maybe. Angel Gomez, maybe. Let's go for João Neves. Let's just go for a really strong squad here. I think squad battles ain't worth it anymore. It's so difficult now. Why is everything so sweet? Yeah, but I won't be playing squad battles this week myself, mate. Yeah, GTA 6 being delayed again is pain, isn't it? Mine are pretty high. I only do XP on Arsenal. I'll check my highest now. I actually think based on time alone, you might have it the same as me. I don't think anyone can have it higher than me. Oh, Golovin could be back. Would have been the perfect game for summer as well. Yeah, would have been nice. Yeah, is it ever come? I would be very surprised if it wasn't delayed again. What is the VPG announcement, mate? That is possibly true or not true? Golovin got a tough game, mind you, but we'll put Vanu in here. Balogun should be starting again now, isn't it? Like, he's just kind of back, right? Ansu Fati is 60%. GTA was never coming out in May. Big games always come out in the winter time when it's more people are sat indoors. Yeah, not only that, but like because of where we are in the calendar year, May doesn't seem so far away. They've delayed it now because now when we turn into 2026, oh, it comes out this year. It's still close. As it gets nearer the time, it will get delayed again till like May 2027, and you won't feel like it's far away again. It's like they're keeping the same lead time the whole time. They laid off a load of UK staff recently as well. Did they actually? Yeah. What happened to Beraldi? Is he injured as well, is he? Christmas sales. GTA 6 won't need Christmas sales. It will be one of the fastest selling games in history no matter what. If not the fastest selling game in history no matter what. You invested £200 for the first time is so rare. Got to start somewhere, mate. Good luck, pal. Good luck. What I want to do, actually, we'll do it over the weekend. I want to build my circle because my circle's full of like people that I followed years and years ago. Half of them don't even play anymore. I want to build my circle full of you guys so I can like track all of your rewards and stuff each time. Does John Nellis still play? Does he? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, want to fill this up with all of you guys, basically. Josh earning some essence, huh? Your highest are on 17% as well. Yes, it's a lot in it. It's good. You're in my circle. I think you're in my circle as well, Julie. I need to buy a new striker, guys, for this weekend. Do I buy Trossard? And it will be an overpay, but it will be another one of the Arsenal collection that would make sense. I wouldn't enjoy doing it, but it makes sense. Or do I buy somebody else? You've got me and Harry, and I don't even have Harry in my one, to be fair. Thanks, Sep pal. Don't worry about breaking up with someone, man. I will say this, and I mean this, and I stand by this. It's better that you didn't waste any more time with somebody that you wasn't supposed to be with than you wasted that time and then still realize somewhere down the line that it wasn't, wasn't right. I don't want to put Lamine in here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm gonna go a bit of a different one here. I'm gonna captain Bellingham on that one. How do you get myself? I just have to follow you on the site. Is Juan Garcia? No. 20% for Juan Garcia. Was he on the bench? Was he last game? No, he wasn't. Why is he at 20%? Is it possible that he's back? Eder Militao. Wow, all of the Barcelona players are down at 70% for start opportunities. Eric Garcia. Broken ankle. He's got a broken ankle and they think he's just going to be fine. Yeah? Has he got a broken ankle? John started way before So Rare as well. Started what? Will Trossard push your Arsenal collection bonus up? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Joan is not back until after the international break. I guess I'm going to go for more Real Madrid players then. We'll go for Housen again. We'll go for a Fede Valverde. We'll go for a Vinny J. And we'll pop another Mbappe in here. He has a broken nose, Garcia. Garcia had his first training session today, and Eric Garcia has a broken nose. Okay. So I don't think Eric Garcia will be playing then, which means we can pretty much give lend a little bit more confidence towards the fact that Koundé will play. Because I do want to put like a Barcelona stack together, really. Balde's surely going to play, right? Kerbassi will surely. What's happened to Kerbassi recently? Like, he was banging. His scores were really good. He was sitting out of some games that made sense. Real Madrid, that makes sense. Didn't play there, but then didn't play there. I expected so that he would start here. Didn't start against Bruges either. Yeah, they'll be FC today, yeah. So Kubasi is probably going to play, I'd say. Why is Fermin not starting? Because Lewa is back, most probably. I don't even really have Barcelona midfielders. Yeah, I've literally got... Yeah, like Fermin has been in crazy form. But if Lewa's back, he's out. The thing is, I just don't know if... I don't know if Lewandowski comes back into the team as a starter. That's the thing. Yeah, because of how good Fermin has been... Even if Lewa comes back in, I reckon we could still see Fermin start in behind him. Because you just wouldn't not play him, would you? Rashford, I'm going to pop in there as well. And I'm also going to play Jules Koundé. If I get the starting lineup correct, it will be sensational. And if I don't, it won't be. I'll do it over the weekend, Freddie. I'm not going to do it now. I've got my lineups to really kind of like push through right now. I only need 380 for this streak as well. And I think that first lineup can get that by itself. And then for this last one, we're going to go for a bit of Thibaut. And then we're going to go for Eder Militao. We're going to go for a Fede Valverde. I also want to put in... yeah, Anthony can go in. And I also want to put in... where is he? Olmo's been a bit disappointing, hasn't he? Where is he? Oh, maybe I don't have a Baena in season, actually. No, I don't. Oh, I do, yeah. There we go. I want to put Baena in. I bought loads of mid-tier players. I'm not sure if it's better to sell them and build one top-tier lineup. My suggestion would be one great lineup with maybe a few like rotation backup options will always be better than several mid-tier lineups. But it's like, if you build a great lineup, like let's say I build this lineup here and Lamine doesn't start, your great lineup is dead. If you have 4 mid-tier lineups, you've got a chance that they could pop off. It really is, it's a risk either way. It just depends where you feel more comfortable with that risk being. That's La Liga done, right? Bundesliga. Yeah, quality above quantity is I would absolutely stand by. Nubel, Mittelstadt, Joshua Kimmich, Harold. And then we're going to go for... Why is Elise at 60% as well? He got rest... Is it because the guy's like, oh, he's a risk now? No, he's not. He's just not a risk, is he? He's playing. Marco Elise will play that game. Have you purchased the majority of your cards, or are they accumulative rewards? And then somebody said that I've bought 90% yes, but that somebody is wrong. I probably have purchased more than I have won, but it's definitely not 90%. So I can tell you how many cards I've won. I suppose you can't actually see it anymore now, can you? Oh, it did say it there. So I've won 757 cards, I own 2,800 cards, but I've also crafted hundreds of cards. So it's probably like a 60-40 split in terms of cards bought versus cards won. Right, Bundesliga Team 2. We've got Kobel with a great matchup. Grimaldo with a great matchup. Rocco Reitz is decent in here as well. Tom Bischoff, he starts for Bayern. Hell yeah, get him in there. He's a, by the way, guys, fan of the videos, fan of the channel is Tom Bischoff. We do like that. Luis Diaz, we're going to... Wait, they expect... Oh, is Gnabry going to start over Jackson in behind Kane? You do you, but maybe check on Mittelstadt and don't auto him in. His scores with 3 at the back terrible. Yeah, but he'll get it together. It's Augsburg, do you know what I mean? It's Augsburg. Did you win any of the Arsenal players? Yes. I won quite a few of the Arsenal players, actually. Anton can go in. Company transformed Bischoff into a left back and it does great so far. Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? I don't have great options here now, so I either need to go with players that I think are going to start or risk it. I'll go all risks together in the same lineup. We'll go for Poku for Bayer Leverkusen. I don't know, but I've got to do, like, I'm not going to be able to stop working. I've got too much to do. Yeah, I know. Hello, mate. You all right? Yeah, he can go to your mum's house, can't he? Yes, mate. You made a butterfly. Show everyone on stream your butterfly. Do you remember how to do it? Ooh, look at that.
Like worms landing on top of each other.
Yeah, please. Thanks. Oh, thanks, buddy. Can you make me some food before you go as well, please? Yeah, that'd be fine, thanks. He's not very well today, guys. He had his flu jab earlier this week, and it's knocked him for 6. Roha, thank you very much for the 45 months, man. That is very generous of you. I don't think I have another starting goalkeeper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Nubel in here. Nubel prize winner. And then I'm going to do the risky, like Hendricks can go in. I want to put Assignon in there. I think he's going to do good. We'll put in Kima. We'll put in... How come Leveling is like lost his position? I thought he was like the better of the players over him and Furyk. Didn't I use Undav? Oh no, I didn't build the lineup in the end, did I? That's right. Yeah, we'll go for a full Stuttgart stack. Bit of a mixed bag there, but he didn't, just rotation. And I personally put Leveling in my main team. No clue why he's on 40%. Has to be rage bait. Yeah, like I know his scores don't look great there, but on the eye test, he's very good. He's such a good player for them. Right, next up, we got This Ain't Arc Raiders. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Dave. You're not wrong. We've got Van Krombruge, Guzmans, Apollo or Kokobo. We'll go for Kokobo first. I like Smets. Terrible score against Braga, but I like him. We're going to go over Michele. Oh, I just don't have good midfielders again. We've got Kadri, we've got Ito. Ito's going to have to go in, to be fair. And then we'll go for Zolis and Forbes together up front. I like the fact that Bertuccini's back now. I'm actually going to captain Forbes. Am I streaming art tonight? I will be, mate, yeah. So there will be 60 special cards in packs this evening, but I still won't be able to pack any of them. You and me both, mate. I'm going to try and grind like 15 or 20 League SBCs through. What do I need here? I just need 380 on this one. That's all right. We'll go for Van Crombrugge. Let's just go for a full A-list. Titrawi will have to pop in. Bertagini has got a tough game. We'll go for Kevin Rodriguez. And Hyung Yuo. You got any plans for streams or videos on Art Creators too? No videos, no. I stream it every night though. We'll go for Guzman's. For a bit of Burgess. Kind of just got to go with the guys that are going to start, right? Like, and just hope for the best, honestly. Stoikers is potentially back. That's nice. That's good news. Anything sus about your Footbin sponsorship? What do you mean, VSEN? Will pack weight be decent? Oh, mate, you're asking the wrong person, I'm afraid. Yeah, we're just going to have to go players that we know will start, I guess. Promise David's 30% to start, but he should at least get minutes, shouldn't he? And then we'll put in Sora as well. Haven't logged into FIFA since Arc Rangers launched. Yeah, you're not missing much, mate, to be fair. That's what I'm doing now, the League SBCs, just to pack one tonight. Also, does the formation change every time you complete one? No, shouldn't do. So many people left FIFA. I feel like FC's is in a tricky spot, man. It's in a tricky spot. And we've got Vellenreuter. Reed is a good player to have in there. Veerman, delightful. We're going to go for Dennis Mann and Ivan Perisic. You haven't touched FIFA since FM26 came out. How you finding FM26? COD is also out in a week too. Yeah, it is. I will play some COD Zombies, that's for sure. Today, Zway was complaining about how unenjoyable FC26 is. Looks dark for EA. Mate, Zway is like a perennial positive person, right? If he is complaining about this game is in fucking shambles. It is in shambles. Zwayback complaining about the game. It is in a state when that happens. Oh, Zaruki. I forgot I got him. He's got a great matchup as well. So is Proper. Let's put Zaruki and Proper in. I'm going to captain Zaruki as well. FM26 is a buggy mess. Is there a big patch on FM today, is there? Matt just revealed that Footbin stopped sponsoring him because FootGG complained to EA that he promotes coins. Yeah. The way of the world, mate, I'm afraid. It's not the first time things like this happen, and it won't be the last. Salah ad-Din is pretty nailed on to start these days, isn't he? I'll pop him in there. Matt Foot Trading. No, Matt HD Gamer. The patch fixes 300 plus bugs. Has he lost his Footbin sponsorship? No, Matt Foot Trading works for Footbin. There'd be big problems if he lost his Footbin sponsorship, that's for sure. Do I have an extra forward? I have Linton. What about Stoikers? Have I got a Stoikers? No, wrong league, never mind. And let's go for I signed up using your link. I got nothing except for a free pack. So when in the bottom left-hand corner, £1, do you not see the £150 worth of market credits? Like here, there'll be like a little, like £150 here. He has lost it, mate. He said this one. Yeah, no, I know. I'm in the same boat, right? The same rules are applying to me. It's unfortunate. It's incredibly petty, but it's a situation that just happens in this industry a whole bunch. No, nothing. Okay, let me message. Right, I've messaged. So rare, we'll see. Is it because Footbin are an FC Pro organization and EA won't allow them to sponsor coin promoters? No. To be fair, I still don't get why YouTubers sponsor FIFA coin traders, because you just get banned from the transfer market. It happened to me a couple of FIFA goes ago. I mean, you don't typically. So obviously, sometimes you do, especially if you like buy like a huge excess of coins and in short spaces of times. But for the most part, buying coins is like it's reasonably safe. You know what I mean? Like I've got people in the chat that are regular, let's say, coin buyers that never get banned whatsoever. Actually, what am I on here? 370. We'll go for Evander. That's Captain Jordi Alba. Yeah, like obviously, if Matt's spoken about it, the kind of like quote unquote cat is out of the bag. But the reality of the situation, as disappointing as it is that Foot.gg lost Bateson and Orzio to Footbin for like, you know, like as like contractors or brand partners or whatever. And as a retaliation, they've complained to EA that Footbin are working with content creators that have got coin sponsors. As a result of that, EA have told Footbin to stop working with the people that have coin sponsors. Otherwise, EA will stop working with Footbin. And as a result of that, myself, Matt, I guess Danny Aarons, and a few others have lost their brand deals with Footbin off the back of that, thanks to Foot.gg being very petty and very sad. And so, as I say, it's sad, but it's the way that it is. At least you can use a better site now. Well, I won't be using .gg since they've gone out of their way to cost me a brand deal. I would literally like, you know, I just won't use the site whatsoever now. I couldn't bring myself to go on the site now. So yeah, sucks, but it is the reality of the situation. All right, let's put Kivior in there. Put Raskin in. He's got a great matchup. Osimhen can go in too. And then let's do Liam Scales. No. I want to do Leroy Sané, actually. Such a shame, but as I say, hopefully not at the end of the road. Yeah, indeed, Matt. And like, you know, we obviously spoke this morning. I had no intention of speaking on it or anything, but if Matt has and I'm being asked about it, I'm not going to pretend that Foot.gg didn't go out of their way to screw people out of brand deals because of pettiness. It's genuinely really sad from them. It's really sad, but such is life. Such is the way that the world works. Right, let's put another Leroy Sané in. And who did I see here that I wanted? Claudio Braga for Hearts could be quite good. I saw somebody hit, Spearings. You miss Foothead? Yeah, Foothead were a good site. Go for Nigren. What's a better payday for you, coin sponsors or Footbin? That would be telling, mate, wouldn't it? You could probably use your powers of deduction to figure it out, though, to be fair. I think that causes them more bad PR than good. Yeah, it's just a really, really, really weird, like, a really weird play from them, man. Really weird play from them. Like I say, though, I want to, like, I don't want to, it's, you know, it's something that was out of my control, out of my hands, nothing I could influence in any which way whatsoever. Not for me to continually talk about, really. Hearts are actually playing really well. Yeah, they are, yeah. They're doing good. I'm going to go for Spearings in there. Maeda is back. He's on 80%, mate. So hopefully he's in my last lineup anyway. So right, Contender. What have we got? 29 minutes, guys. I've got to get these lineups in very quickly now. I'm going to have to throw caution to the wind a little bit. Let's go for Cadius. What's wrong with Dominguez? He wasn't even like fully expected to play there. Also, his scores have been absolutely terrible since I bought him, which is really disappointing. Carlos Cuesta dropped a massive 11 in that last game. Dula we can play. Wanizek, Cusance and Reese will play. Sarah has got me staying awake till 4 AM for the deadline. At least this weekend. Jesus Christ. Where are you from, Davis Place? We'll go for Horn and Wittek again. New Zealand, fair enough. Also classic here as well. Would be nice if they were district on the leakers. Yeah, they pick and choose what they get like upset about. Again, it's really disappointing from EA. It's genuinely just disappointing from all parties. Like it's just sad behavior. I'm happy I didn't spend the 50 to 60 on Sergio Dominguez. Score's been woeful since. Yep, I did spend the money. And I did that thing. 9 times out of 10, I won't buy someone like Sergio Dominguez because I'll be like, oh, like he's inflated in price because of his scores or whatever. The general consensus was that actually he's going to be really, really good. He's way too good for the league, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, all right, do you know what? Fair enough. Let's give it a shot. And his scores have been terrible. And it makes me think about sometimes all of those players that I don't buy, and I never go back to look at them. Do you know what I mean? I never go back and think, oh, I wonder if this guy's like carried on smashing it. I just assume that they did. And it's probably the case with almost everybody that unless they become like some world star, their scores probably don't hold up, do they? Everyone just loses. Yeah, everyone, Matt. Everyone loses. Everybody. Now Benacer for Zagreb is too good for it. Yeah, exactly. If I bought Benacer now, guarantee you he gets injured or something, man. What do I want here? Vargas, I don't mind. Do I have an in-season goalkeeper left? No. So Vargas it will be. And then we're going to go for... Ariamas. Matsuoka. He's got a nice matchup as well. We'll go for Fraser Hornby. And we'll go for Morales since he's playing regularly again. Not bad for a fourth lineup again. I did do it on Valincic, but at least half that was market credits. Yeah, that's all right. Is the play to still praise Footbin and slander GG at the 6 PM vid? Can you find even one occasion where I've slandered .gg? Even one. Right, champion. We shall start as always with as many full Arsenal lineups as we can fit in, which is going to be a lot by looks of things. I might even be able to get... Oh, don't want that. Might be able to get like 3 or 4. Thanks, babe. All right. We got Majale. We've got Saliba. I've got some Decky Rices in here. We've got Marino. We've got Eze. Did I use all of my Sakas? No, I didn't. And we use Trossard. I think I have another Saka as well. Yeah, I do. Thought was much. How do you get that view in picking lineups? Mass card like. Just change it from basic to advanced on the right hand side. And you buy one of my Sakas, you cannot. They are mine. The power grade never works when you like search specifically for a team or a player. I'm yelling timber. I knew I had another Declan Rice as well. I've got another Declan Rice as well. I've got another Bukayo Saka as well. Jesus Christ. Let's put in a big William Saliba. That's new. When you go to view your lineups, there's a bar on the left now. Oh, is there? Spent 6 hours in draft over the last few days. Lost second round 3 times, won it 8 times. I actually don't think I've made profit. Like, I don't know what to do with that draft channel anymore, Viper. It's embarrassing losing in the first or second round consistently. And yeah, even if you win it now, like this is what I was saying on Twitter last night. People think that because they've changed the packs that they are better packs, and they are not better packs. They are just different packs. And that is sad. It's even sadder that people think that it's better this way, because I don't think it is. Did I have one more Saka? No. All right, we'll pop Kimmich and Kane in with this setup then. Only time you're going to make profit is with the 852 reward, which often sucks anyway. Yeah. They've taken out all consumables, or all packs that offer consumables. They've taken out packs specifically that offer rare consumables. They've taken out packs that have lots of items for packs that have little items. Like an 80 by 3 is terrible because if you get 3 80s, you get 2,000 coins for it. But a jumbo gold pack is very good because you can discard it for like 4,000 coins, right? Like, it's the changes are really, really poor. And instead, because the changes are so poor, anyone who was casually playing draft will not anymore, because it's impossible to make profit, which means only sweats are playing it, which is really awful. Which also in turn means it's just unenjoyable to play, and it comes at a loss to play. And out of nowhere, people are now telling me that this is a skill issue and that you shouldn't be able to make profit from draft and stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we can't surely keep protecting EA Sports for fucking everything up over and over and over. Sorry for swearing. Do I want Valverde? Yes, I do. Hello, Matt Powell. You can, oh, I don't know if you can scroll back anymore on Twitch, can you? I think they changed it recently. So you get to hear me slopping now. Round one is arguably the best round to lose in. It's very common that I'm getting draft tokens from round one, which is obviously really good because you're guaranteed profit with a draft token. But oh, that's a good lineup, that is. But also, if you get the silver packs and stuff, they tend to be worth more. So if you don't win it, losing in round one is genuinely like the better of the options. Yes, it's mad, Matt. It's mad. Second round exits with a premium gold and the 3x75 is painful. It's mad. This game sucks across the board. This power curve slowing down sucks. The lack of reward sucks. No way to grind fodder. I'm fully lost. It's, yeah, stuff. It is tough. I never thought that I'd be driven away from playing this game by the game. I thought I'd choose when to like slow down playing this game. I thought it'd be like a personal choice of like, oh, I'm just too old, or, you know, I've found something else that fills the void. But the reality of the situation is the game just drives people away. What's up, Matt Powell? How long it's going? We're getting through it. Just coming towards the end now. So Rare or FC? So Rare is like so far clear. It's not even, but it's genuinely not even close. Still doing MFL? Yep. I sure am. Got a couple of really good seasons this season, actually. Really good. I should get promoted in a lot of my primary teams, which is nice. Again, these like little fruit flies in my office, man. manager sales cheaper for a reason. Yeah. As Lauritsen said there, collection bonuses are lower for manager sales. Also, auctions and insta-buys, you can use market credits. So people overpay quite a bit with market credits. And then also you get like market deals for buying online, so you might get some essence for buying a card through the primary market, or some clues, or a bonus card, things like that. So the primary market just generally has a few extra bonuses. It's almost never worth it though to buy from the primary market unless you're using market credits. The secondary market is almost always better value. Got about 50 a piece here. FC today, yeah. Once I've finished my Sorare lineup, so we'll go on to FC. Mate, Swallow for Hearts is in fine form, isn't he? Why on earth is Kiergaard only $5 in limited? So he's been like out of favor and out of form a lot recently. Like that's all. That's all I've got for you, really. But he's back in favor and back in form at the moment, so it's potentially a good time to pick him up, isn't it? Is there always something to do on So Rare, or do you have to do it on match days? Yes and no, right? So the arena, which is what I'm building lineups for now, is open 24/7, but you need Essence to play it. But if there's a game that kicks off in half an hour, you can go and put a team into the arena for that game. But yeah, it's like once the game week locks, it's then just about kind of like watching it. You also get the daily missions. I'll show those in a minute because I'm going to need to put some of those in. But yeah, you also get some daily missions, which are fun. Do I have a Trossard there? Yes, I do. The daily missions help you win like clues and essence and XP to just help like build your account. Could you make a series out? Sorry. Yeah, I have a Sorare channel. Go to YouTube and just type, well, it's like youtube.com/fantasynft. That's the name of my channel for it. But if you just type in NepentheZ Sorare on YouTube, you'll find the channel. Why, when I change a power grade, is Zentner first on a C? And then a D is above a C? Morgan Gibbs White against Leeds could be fun. Will I play the missions from Collect in Limited? Let me have a look at them. We'll see. I don't think I bought any cards for it, so I think the answer is no. But we'll have a look. Oh, was there an Austin Trusty there? No. You thought about building like a budget super team for Arena just to grind some extra essence? Not really. Not really. I much prefer the idea of like playing Arena. Like essence is fun in Arena. I think there's two things that I think they could do with Arena that I think would be beneficial. The first thing is when all of the matches in that particular arena have finished, closing the arena and paying out effectively. I think that would be a big positive. I don't really want him. Secondly, I think, and I don't know how this would fall in line with potential gambling laws, but I think cash arenas would be phenomenal. It says Diego Gomez is going to have another good time. Let's pop him in there. Let's go Under. Let's go. What's my Trossard on? And then when they change the arena essence so that you get back the essence that you like, if I play with 5 Premier League players, I get Premier League essence. Then I would play more arena as well. I get the limited essence from opening basic packs like Premier League or La Liga. I'm on 750, but need 1,000 craft player. Yeah, correct. Have I got enough essence for two more? I'm getting down to like the kind of dregs of the players now, though. So I'm taking like riskier players now. That's for sure. Surely Camavinga's going to start with Shuameni out. And we will put in Kim Jin-soo. Oh, hang. What do I think about the new collect missions? You're the second person to ask that. Is that something that's come out extremely recently? Like, as in, like, the last hour or so? Let's go for Odysseus. Came out this week. We'll pop a Hoy Brayton in there as well. We don't mind him. We'll go for a bit of a riskier one, this one. Let's go for a... don't want Xhaka. His L15 is too high. We'll go for Heine. Go for Savarino. We'll put Marcos Lopez in there as well. All right, that's it. That's all my arenas done. What is so rare about? It's fantasy football, mate. Here, let me have a look at these missions. Yeah, pick a player collected after November 5th with an L15 under 45 who outperforms by 20 points and you get market credits. If it wasn't for market credits, I might buy players. If it was for essence or for clues or things like that, you know, I might go and buy some players. But also, like, what I'd also probably do is wait until I see some lineups where some players who are L15 under 45 are starting that I think have got good matchups. It's not credits, it's vouchers. So what's a voucher? 100%. Oh, okay. Win $10 of market vouchers per correct choice with $200 if all... Oh, wow. Then yes, I'm going to be playing this. Yeah, missions like this for collectors with 5% would be really good. Because like what I'll do, guys, like what's the most mismatched game here? Chelsea Wolves, for example. When the Chelsea lineup comes out, if they've got any L15, 45 or under players, I can go and pick up a Chelsea player or two. Same with Forest. Yeah, maybe Arsenal, if Arsenal start like somebody unexpected, L15 under 45. And you only have to beat it by 20 points, right? Yeah, so you only need them. So if you, I mean, Jesus, if you can get an L15 of 0, if you can get 3 L15 0 players and put them in there, you're effectively guaranteed $200, aren't you? And then what's his second one? Same for the Eredivisie, is it? Yeah, $5 and then up to $100. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. We will definitely get involved in this. Like FC Twente might be a really good option to pick actually against Telstar. Do they do that for rare as well? No. There was at least 1 or 2 L15 zeros in Europa League yesterday, but I didn't have the time to scout. Oh wait, was this on yesterday as well? Who were the L15 zeros from Europa League yesterday? I'd love to see what their price chart's gone for. Alex, thank you very much for the super chat, brother. You got me addicted to Arc Raiders. Buy FC26 for now. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Villar was. Andy got a clean sheet. Let's see. So his price point might have gone up anyway, just because he started, right? Wow. Jesus. So you could have bought him for £1. What was the price? What did you get for him? He went up to nearly $20. Oh, you mean a rare? No. He's been selling for only $1, £1. Has to be first owner. Oh, I see. So these are the people buying him for the mission. So he's still got L15 of 0 now, isn't he? See, the thing is, he might not get 20 points against Barcelona. It has to be from primary market. Okay. So his primary market price. Wow. Wait, I feel like that's well worth picking up for with market credits included, £2.33. Not really, or like when they play in 2 days, his L15 will be higher, correct? No, because his L15, it doesn't change until after the game week locks, right? Oh, hold on, it's different though, isn't it? Yeah, it will be. It will be changed because the daily missions don't lock like the game weeks do. Nope, if you lock it in now, he's 0. Is that right, Neil? Yes, Prem and Eredivisie are the only ones there, though. That's the thing, so I couldn't even put him in if I wanted to. Let's go Premier League. How do I use that scouting thing from here? So on Premier League, can I not change? Like, can I not like organize things here? I guess not. What can you do best if you have Mbappe, let's say? Nothing different to anyone else, to be honest. So I want L15 average. Can I not change the L15 average? Really not a good system, this, is it? Average score, last 15. So this guy got an L15 of 25. Can I not set the L15 to 0? Go to instant buy because it needs to be first owner. Yeah, so I was going to like scout it first and then find it, but it probably is easier to go off the instant buy market, isn't it? So if we go for Premier League, L15 of 0. Well, why is it showing me? Is it showing me L5? Kulusevski, Melier, Martinez, Sujo, Gabriel Jesus, James Maddison, Rodrigo Gomez. Oh, he's on 48. Isn't Dragusin back on the bench now? No, I thought he was. You don't even need somebody to start, do you? You just need somebody that gets subbed on. Yeah, see, like this guy, on the bench, not on the bench. Imagine you buy Neoni for like £2. All he has to do is get subbed on. Dragusin is back from injury now. Yeah, see, if he gets some minutes, he's going to be banging. It's the sort of thing, though. It's like, I'll wait till the Spurs game starts, or the lineups are out. If Dragusin's on the bench, maybe it's the sort of player that I would pick up. We're going to have to kind of wait until we see some like starting lineups and stuff. Now, I've got one more thing I need to consider now, guys, is my super rare lineup. Do I buy Leandro Trossard? It will be an overpay, but otherwise I've got this lineup here, or do I buy somebody else? I could have got Leandro Trossard in like the mid hundreds range, and now he's at like 300. How much? Yeah, about £100 overpay it'll be. I'd have to buy I'd have to buy this, but if you see, like, his prices were like in the low 100s recently, and even this guy here had him listed for £200, but because Martinelli's injured and Trossard's doing well, he's just put his price like right back up. Somebody bought him on October the 8th for £220. Depending on how confident you are with your other 4 players, I'd say. Do you think it has high potential? Oh, yeah, it definitely does. The lineup's very strong outside of that. Zubimendi, Saliba, Raya, and Eze. And also, like, after I get rewards today, I'll have, like, 800, nearly 900 essence. So I won't be far off of having a full, like if I show my essence here, it's 262 of All-Star, and then the rest is Prem. So I'll get, I don't know what it is out of the Champions League. Is it All-Star that comes out of Champions League stuff? Check market first for someone else. I mean, there's nobody else that has, like, there's only 8 of the cards around. So it has to be from one of these. Like, literally, these are the only cards that I have as an option. This guy's never going to sell him, is he? Maybe scout for a great player, a player that's also great. Yeah, the only other thing with Trossard is I think he takes me up to 4% on collection. Not that that's worth overpaying for in itself either. Oh no, I'm already above 4%. Maybe he gets me close to 5% once the 30 days is in. Oh, 6%, sorry. I'm nearly there though. I'm only 60 points away. I really want to pick up some more of these players as well, because I know that they're going to come in handy eventually. I just know they are. Like Kai Havertz, super rare, £233. This is the sort of thing where I'm like, this is a banging price. There really isn't any good Prem forwards on the market. Trossard is probably worth it as he plays international and Champions League football. Let's see if I can offer that guy. He's online as well, so let's start with like 240. I think that's reasonable based on last price. Yeah, it could be useful for international challenges. Yeah. Hey, what? There's some players. There's some Arsenal players on the market again now, and man, the super rare players on the market for Arsenal are about the same sort of price as I was buying the rare players for just a couple of months ago. Bukayo Saka Super at £1,600. I don't even know what I bought his other one for. But can having 2 Bukayo Saka Super Rares hurt? I paid £2,000 for this one. He's now £1,600. I think Gabriel was a really nice price. I think Erdegaard is such a nice price because once he comes back, he's going to be banging. I've got a Martinelli. I've got an Eze. I think Havertz is a good price. I think Hincapié is a decent price. Ben White, I think, is a bit overpriced. I think Ben White we could be seeing his like decline at Arsenal now. That's 1/3 of what I pay for my Saka. Is it actually you pay like $4.5 grand, Dan? Did you? I just really like the price points of some of these players at the moment. I just think they're really, really good. Obviously the downside is once they lose like in-season utility, it's a bit tough. But the upside is you can have arena lineups for next year basically preset. Also, I noticed today Franksy I messaged him and asked him why he's selling. He hasn't responded. I don't know why Pranksy is selling this David Raya in season, but I also, furthermore, don't understand why he's listed him for so cheap. Do you know how hard it was for me to get David Raya Super Res? I think even the classic Super Rare, mate, I had to fight hard to get this card. I paid £650 for it, and then this in-season David Raya, I paid like 2,400 for it. I think was it this one here? Yeah, 2,300. Now, granted, I had a whole bunch of market credits there that kind of brought the price down, but I can't believe he's listed him up at £2 grand, given how difficult of a goalkeeper he is to get. Oh, he crafted him, did he, yesterday? I see. Still, though, for Pranksy, it's a bit of a weird player to give away, isn't it? Or to sell in general. Surely a super rare in-season David Raya, with how Arsenal are defending this year, is a great card to have in your gallery. Ben White is a great player. Really shouldn't be stuck as second choice. Ben White is a very good player. I've got a lot of time for Ben White. However, Urian Timber, I think, is like very much debatably the best fullback in the world right now. Pranksy is pretty generous on offers too, gives good deals. He just wants that cash money, doesn't he? He just wants that cash money. I just, I look at these scores and I think there is a huge problem with David Raya if Arsenal concede a goal. Because he doesn't get any AA. Because we don't face any shots. So if he concedes a goal, he gets like 30 points. Olympiacos, he got some save points. Bilbao, he got some save points. Atletico Madrid, he got 10. Palace, he got 9. And some of those are like keeper sweepers and stuff. Not since the Man United game has he actually had like a monster save score. Vicario is still the best for AA. Yeah, Vicario is very good for that. It's insane that he doesn't start for Spain. Extra utility would have been nice. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that in this break here he didn't start. It'll be very interesting to see if in this break here if he gets the nod or not. Because what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8 clean sheets in a row. And then even more so since the last international break, all clean sheets. And then when you look at Unai Simon, not only has he not been keeping clean sheets for Spain, I think one of the games he might have done, but he's also not keeping clean sheets. Oh, he got clean sheets on both, to be fair. But he hasn't kept a clean sheet. Look, internationally, yes and yes, yes and yes. No clean sheets at all there, and no save points either. Few saves here against Karabag and Getafe. No save points whatsoever against Newcastle and Sociedad. Surely it's time for David Raya to be to be the player. I think it's because he isn't playing in Spain. I've seen that kind of like argument a few times, but look at their starting lineup. Do they play in Spain? Yes or no? Pedro Porro, no. Lenormand, yes, yes. Cucurella, no. Pedri, yes. Zubamendi, no. Mikel Merino, no. Ferran Torres, yes. Oyarzábal, yes. Yeremy Pino, no. Literally half the team is from the Premier League. And then on the bench, I suppose they're Alex Garcia is a no. Grimaldo's a no. David Raya is a no. Samu is a no. Like they do have a lot of Spanish players from Spain, but any nation has most of their players from their home nation. Gone are the days of Spain behind half Barca, half Madrid. Yeah, absolutely. Now it's half Arsenal, isn't it? Zubamendi, Merino, put David Raya in there as well. Solana is live now. I don't even have Solana, mate. Did they put a notification out for it or something? Oh yes, Solana is live on So Rare. So do they have a Solana option now when you go to like the instant buy market? Mate, Mbappe for £200. That's a crazy price. Look at those fucking scores, man. That is absurd, by the way. That is absurd. Imagine you had Mbappe and Lamine basically in every lineup together. You're halfway towards any points target ever. Solana's still not there for me. What the hell is Solana? It's like another blockchain. My super rare Formaggio has expired. I'm just never going to get out to sell this guy, am I? Paid £100 cash, £80 credits, got Mbappe. Great decision. Yeah, that's very good. Oh, let's see if I got put into any golden arenas today. Wait, what did somebody say about somebody to do with the left-hand side? Mate, if Arsenal pop off against Sunderland, oh, I'm going to win everything. No golden arenas for me. That's too bad. Oh, wait, hold on. It's not in... I don't want current rank. I want competitions. Where's arena here? No golden arenas. That's savage. You think Arsenal is champion this year? Hopefully. Right hand side, I've got a little league picker thing to quickly. Yeah, this has been there for a few days, I think. I was using this a couple of days ago through the Champions League. It's good though. It's very good. It certainly helps to compare to the scroll all the time. Yeah, it's nice for sure. Oh, if this guy doesn't get back to me about this Trossard, I'm gonna have to have a contingency plan. How long do we get until the league closes? So it's at 6 o'clock again. Just such a shame because I've got another player. I've got Calafiori. There's just no way for me to put all of the players in because I only have one forward. It's a shame that Mikel Merino doesn't have the ability for me to like reveal the cards and then it converts him to a striker. Like, how cool would that be? I suppose I better reveal this now anyway since it's available to be revealed. Oh, Mikel Merino. Not reveal Anthony now. Let's go. Well, give me a special Anthony card. Never mind. Calafiori over Eze. Nah, I don't think so. orbs we can reveal. What's up, Kelleher? How you doing, man? There's not a lot more cards that we've got to reveal, but there's some. Hey, special edition. Let's go. Nice. Good for the collection score. I think I just can't see past Arsenal's defenders at the moment. Insane. Yeah, but they like even if they play well, they don't always score well. Hello, window. You can look at Timber as the example of that. Like, he's been insane, even for Holland, like insane. And like 65 points isn't bad, 51, 52, 45, 46. When you think about the fact that 10 points in each of these 5 Arsenal games comes from clean sheet bonus, you actually look there and you think, damn, that's pretty savage. That's not a very good score. If we didn't keep the clean sheet, he goes down to 32 points here. He goes down to 31 points here. If we lose the clean sheet here, he's down to 38 points. Like, as good as he is and as good as he's playing, if he doesn't get the decisive, he doesn't get that top end score. And it's the same for Calafiori. Calafiori has like an almost identical scoring chart. He's got a few more peaks in there. He's probably a little bit better than Timber, to be fair, in terms of those scores. But yeah, if we that's international anyway. If we don't keep the clean sheet in this game here, he's on 36 points, and it's so easy to concede a goal. You know, if we lose the clean sheet here, he drops down to 44 points, down to 38 points. Like, it's just they need the decisives. Timber and Gabriel will get in any team. They're the best in their positions, in my opinion, especially Gabriel. 100 million plus if Maguire was 80 to 85 mil for sure. Yeah, fair. I think Eze is also DA. Yeah, so Eze hasn't really found his form with Arsenal yet. I think that's a little bit because I'm just going to like excuse his form here, but part of it is because he's played in a few different positions already. He's already played in that left wing spot, the left 8 spot, and the right 8 spot. And it's really hard to connect with new teammates at the best of times, let alone when you're being pushed all over the field to be squeezed in. But also, as you can see here, like, he's not really starting every game either. And I think it doesn't help the fact that we haven't had a fully fit team for him to fit into and get accustomed to. I think if we had him as, like, imagine like a midfield of like Rice, Zubimendi, Erdegaard, and Eze, and then like, you know, Saka as well in there with Gyökeres. That 6, I think, are like the premium 6 that I could see destroying anyone and everyone. And yeah, Eze struggled there. What did he do? Is that was for Arsenal, wasn't it? So he got an assist against Forest. This is his first game. Yeah. Obviously, that's only a sub on. So 70 points, not bad. 50 points against Bilbao, not bad, to be fair. You know, a decisive changes that massively. 74 points, really good on as a sub in that game as well. But then, yeah, really poor here. On as a sub here. Not bad here. That's international duty, so we don't really care. Poor against Fulham. Poor against Atletico Madrid. Good against Palace with that goal. And then poor against Burnley, which you expect better. And then, yes, it's just a sub appearance against Prague, so nothing crazy there. He needs more. He needs more for sure. Do you have a promo card for... Yeah, use NEP150 or use exclamation mark... To the person that said that the link didn't work, I've just checked with SoRare and it's working fine. Callum Wilson at £60 is there. He plays Burnley this week. Is he going to start though? Oh, hello. Eze scored us a very important goal as well. That scissor kick against Palace won us the 3 points. It did, yeah. Yeah, Pavel Trader. Don't get Wilson. I mean, he's 80% to start against Burnley, to be fair. Why is he starting? Who's not starting that normally would? I know Fulkrog's going to be leaving. Oh, damn, Paqueta's been playing at striker, has he? He wasn't in West Ham training videos after Nuno says we have injuries. Oh, fair enough. I don't think I'd buy him anyway. I think I'd rather overpay on that Trossard to have another Arsenal player. No strikers. Why can't Fulkrog get in the team then? Callum Marshall, the only fit proper striker. Injured? No, Fulkrog wants to leave. Thoughts on Jokeres so far this season? Yeah, he's been brilliant, mate. He's been brilliant. The only thing he's not scoring doing at the moment is putting the ball in the back of the net as much as I think he and other Arsenal fans would like. But his performances have been outstanding for Arsenal. All of this stuff here, I mean, there's a lot of big chances missed in here and things like that, that if he takes those chances, like 2 big chances missed against West Ham, if he scores even one of those, it's a different story, you know. Yeah, I think it's actually a shame, isn't it? Because he just found his form. 2 goals against Madrid, some big chances missed against Palace again. Just one there, but great performance against Burnley. And then obviously he's going to be out now injured. So use net 150, got Declan Rice in my first free pack. Brilliant. Let's go. Went back in, it's there now. Oh, nice one, pals. Good. Good. You bet Haaland is well expensive. You would be surprised, and this is why, again, for anyone that likes fantasy and for anyone that plays FIFA or FC and is like having a tough time, maybe like would enjoy something a bit different. You could buy Haaland right now for about £120, and his scores, as you would expect, are magnificent, just magnificent. The streaks, man, like if you pick the best Prem players, what would you pick? You'd pick like Rice, Haaland, I don't even know who else. Vicario maybe, Raya perhaps. Where have we got? Let's go Premier League scouts here. There we go. So yeah, Gahey's not a bad option, but yeah, Haaland and Rice, probably Gabriel, right? Those 3. You'd need a goalkeeper and an extra after that. You'd probably pick your goalkeeper as David Raya either way. And then your extra could just be genuinely anyone that you fancy. I would probably go with something like... I mean, that Xhaka's been all right, but... I'd probably go with something... Oh, no, you'd need a... Yeah, imagine you literally went with Gahey, Haaland, Rice, Gabriel, and Raya. That would set you back. Let's go for limited. How do we see the limited listings? It would cost you 66, 188, 258, 300... £400 it would cost you, right? If you use my code and got the £100, £150 market credits off, it would cost you £250. Now, keep in mind, you obviously have these cards to use as much as you like every week, right? But also, if you just look at the streaks, those players... I can't even see the streaks here now, can we? Can we do it on... Oh, there's no Super Air streaks. Those players would net you the streaks 1, 2, 3 at least over and over and over, if not 4 and 5 every now and then, like, and the rewards along the way. Yeah, you just would make money over time, assuming, you know, this is like the thing that Laird always says, right? You don't get the past scores, you get the future scores. Now, obviously, maybe Declan Rice goes and never plays a good game for Arsenal again in his life. But you would be able to like theorize that that won't be the case. You have to go and play and tap Prem to see the streaks. That's good good knowledge there. Thank you very much. Where are they? Maybe they've changed it. Or is it here? No, it's not. I've been lucky to get Mbappe, Valverde, Gula, and Holson from 3 double-ups. Been farming 1, 2, and 3 in La Liga since with Courtois Classic. Yeah, that's banging. I don't think you can see the other streaks. Yeah, it's silly, isn't it? But either way, like, right, like, with that lineup, for the rest of this season, I'd be very surprised if you didn't get 100% return on investment. Like, you might not, right? You might not, but... Also crafted Bellingham just the other day, so the streak continues. Yeah, I like, Sorez, I tell you what Sorez have done a great job of doing, right? If you have small investment possibility, your return on investment opportunity can be huge. If you invest £100 or £200, you could easily accumulate hundreds, if not thousands of pounds over the course of the season. Whereas if you're like me and you've put in an insane amount of money, it becomes a lot harder to manage. There's a lot more waste. There's like my gallery, I'm very, very inefficient. Like if we look at my cards right now, even in-season cards, right? Let's go to rare cards, go to my gallery, go to cards not in a lineup, but that are in season. All of these cards, look, I don't know if Nuno Mendes is out. I don't know why he's not in the lineup, but Nuno Mendes is out. I've got this Samu guy. Isn't he supposed to be back? Oh no, he's the goalkeeper. We've got Simsir. He's not in the lineup. Okay, Otamendi's suspended. We've got Mukiele, who will be playing. Lejeune, who will be playing. Barcola is injured. That's too bad. Guerrero, who will be playing. Christensen has no place in here. Renato Sanchez is now probably worth selling off again. Like 6 pages of in-season players. Some of them are collection pieces, and some of them are MLS pieces that are well old, but some of them are just not anything, you know? Like this Path Cease. I won him 3 months ago. Even if he's only worth £10, he should have been sold. He's worth like £5 even. Look, he was, when I won him 3 months ago, I probably could have sold him for about 20 quid. Instead, I kept hold of him. He's been absolutely useless the whole time. What can I do? Like, I could, why haven't I sold him? All my cards I play are in lineups. None of my leftovers are 40% start and aren't very good. Yeah, it's good to have an efficient gallery. So, and that's the thing. If you have like a low budget and you're efficient, you're going to end up having a great time on So Rare. But if you have a really inefficient gallery like I've got, like this guy here, even if he's worth £1 or £2, he should be sold. And he's actually like closer to like £2 or £3. The reason why sometimes I think, oh, do you know what? I don't want to sell these cards, is because with the daily mission stuff that's coming, and if we end up getting that like quick play that's in MLB, or sorry, in NBA, I think these cards all of a sudden will have massive value. How much have I spent in total? This season, about 40,000. I've probably won about, what about like 12,000 by now? 12 to 15,000 I've won. But I'm just spending it back in because I just enjoy the platform too much. Your gallery is ridiculously inefficient. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. This is only the first year properly playing, so my gallery hasn't had the chance to become bloated yet. But I have managed to sell a few crafted cards for 5 to 10 euros. I'm very, yeah, that's banging, that is. I think you need to keep some essence left over every week. Better to at least have these in arena than just sitting there, even just to win XP. Yeah, especially when like my last crafts, I wish you could separate by crafts as well. Would be nice, wouldn't it? My last crafts for about the last month have been terrible. And I sit there sometimes and I think, damn. This is again though, where obviously like So Rare don't want us to be able to like launder essence per se, but I want to be able to spend my Challenger, Contender, All-Star essence into Arena and then keep my premium essence for crafts. Obviously, everybody would probably want to do that. But when I look at these crafts here, I think I got one good player recently from a craft, like one like really good player. Nubel is a really, really good one. And look at that, I got Nebo and Nubel really really close together. But yeah, there's like, this is like tens of thousands of essence for nothing. But like for genuinely nothing. Rare, I mean, I got super lucky, obviously, to get that Harry Kane a couple of weeks back. A month ago, actually, now. Well, hilariously, since then, he's been stinking up the place. But even then, like, a Vucic is okay. Eder Militao is a banger. And then there's just nothing here. And again, we're looking at tens of thousands of rare essence. Anthony is a banger as well, to be fair. I've definitely had better luck at rare than at limited, but there's just... I'm looking at the way crafting works and I'm like, damn, man, like... It's not what... Yeah, that Molina day was awful, wasn't it? In general, those, like, what a waste of essence that was for those Champions League crafts. They didn't have enough cards for it. Yeah, crafting just has been, like, I think they need to work on crafting a bit more for next season, for next year. I think even if you ended up paying way more and over the odds in terms of essence, like, I'd rather, you know, we get 1,000 essence per draw right now. I'd rather have like a 2,500 essence draw to guarantee a tier 2 lobby. I think you should return more of the useful crafts back for essence, like the MLS low tier cards. Yeah, I should. But again, that's where I get, like, for the daily mission stuff, I sit there and I think, man, imagine if I crafted some terrible Eredivisie player. I haven't, but imagine if, oh, it has to be after November the 5th, but imagine tonight I craft a terrible Eredivisie player and they win me, help, you know, $200 or $100 worth of market vouchers. How good would that be? And that's where I get to with, like, the collections. And then if somebody asks, like, what is the quick play for NBA? I honestly, has it finished now? It must have done. Oh no, it's still here. Quick play is absolutely unbelievable. Has it still got the same rewards? Yeah. Do we know if anybody hit the top target? Did anyone get the top target, Melvin? So quick play basically here, guys, right? You select a player, requires it to be in season. If they get 5 points more than their L15 or L10 or whatever, someone with Wemby hit it, that's amazing, isn't it? Then they'll win $5 of market credit, $2 of market credits, and then you move on to tier 2. Then you have to pick 2 cards that get 5 points more than their L40. And if they do, you get $5 of market credits. Then number 3, 3 cards, you get $20 of cash. Then number 4, 3 cards again, but you get $200 in cash. And then number 5, if you pick 3 targets that get 7 points or more than their L15, you get $2,000. Why this would be amazing in football is because there's so many games, right? When we look at the games today, I'd be like, all right, what have we got first? 5 p.m. We've got Istanbul Başakşehir here against these guys. I would just go and buy a Istanbul player or a Gorica player or a Trent, or, you know, and hopefully hit that first target. And then if I do, I'd then go and I'll be like, all right, Trente against Telstar up next. Let me do it. Let me go for the tier 2. And then if they hit it and I've got that one done, what's the 9 p.m. games looking like? We got this game here. I would probably hold tight now, and then I'd be like, right, let me wait till Saturday morning. What have we got going on Saturday morning? Oh, we've got some MLS. So I'll do Charlotte against New York for the 3rd one. If I would do that, great. Check out your strikers. Some are going for crazy amounts. How come? Let me go into So Rare NBA Twitter as well. So 2 people got to the 5th tier. Blairot and Simba 12. Is there a way to see if they hit it? Oh, a new League TiVo tonight, is it? I don't think I have many tradable cards, to be fair. Oh, this guy hit it. Oh no, he won a different competition. New Evo is big boost plus 3-star weak foot. Let's have a look. So I've got Pavlidis in form. He's not worth much. I've got what's the rating? I've got Sorloth. He's at 1200. I've got Iago Aspas. He's only 1000. No, literally, I just don't have any tradable players. Or Joao Pedro. Nah, nothing for me. Max 84. Have you done any League SBC grinding today? No, not yet. Not yet. We will. No left wing or right wing. Yeah. So the way NBA do it though as well is that you get 1 week to pick the 5 players. I think this is a sort of thing that So Rare could do as a continuous thing. Like you play rank 1. If you win, you move on to rank 2. Immediately you claim, you move on. If you play rank 2 and you win, you move on to rank 3. If you play rank 2 and you lose, you go back to rank 1 and you just start again. With how much football there is, this is a sort of thing, in my personal opinion, that would have the market like moving mad. It would just have the market moving mad. And it would give value to low tier cards, because the point is to pick a player that will beat their L15 by, let's say, 15 points. Now, you're not going to put Declan Rice in there to try and beat his L15 by 50 points, because his L15 is 67. So he's going to need to get, 82 points to earn you that objective. Instead, you'd pick someone that has way less value, way lower L15, and it would just be really healthy for the low tier market, healthy for crafts, healthy for collecting, just really healthy for the site. It's just a very, very, very good, like game within the product. And I think So Rare are getting it so right now as well. Like everything they're doing, the free to play side of things is brilliant. The missions is becoming brilliant. The collection stuff that's there now looks very good. The Connect stuff, I don't know how many of you guys have built your League One lineups this week. I mean, I've got a lot of you here. Oh, Jesus, loads. Jesus Christ. That is a lot of you guys. Jesus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, NCF done it. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Oh, there's you, Maurice. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 53, 56, 56. 56. How do you join that? I'll post a link. You have to have not played in the League One so far this season. And then you and I both have to build a team that scores more than 380 points. If it does, I get $10, you get $50. Then you have to use a link before lock. No, it's there for like 3 weeks. As you can see here, 17 days, 23 hours, loads of time. Yeah, and you would hit a streak as well, so you'd win another $5 straight away. Only 2 game weeks. Yeah, because of internationals, it is only 2 game weeks. a lot of these people might have just clicked the link and they still won't build a team, which is fair. But I had that last one, like the French League one. I think I had about like 30 people join that, and about 4 people like completed it, and about 4 other people built a team. So I assume half of these people at least won't build teams. But for $50 to build a Bundesliga team to get 380 points, not only do I think that's very reasonable situation, but you could, like, if you've never played So Red before, use my link to sign up, get £150 worth of market credits, spend £100 on a team, you get £50 of that off, use that team to win $50 and hit that first streak. You could then even just sell the team and walk, like, sail off into the sunset with like 30 quid profit. Or you've given yourself a really good launch pad to play So Rare, like, long term. Imagine it's you who doesn't hit the points. Yeah, I mean, listen, if these 2 lineups I've got don't hit the points, I've got to get used to this thing down the right hand side properly, haven't I? Not there this time. Yeah, if this lineup doesn't hit 380 points, I might give up. You have to have limited cards to do it. Yeah, you have to play in the Bundesliga tournament, yeah. Oh, is it? Sorry, it's League 1, is it? Where was it, Bundesliga last time? Or is it League 1 again? Either way, if this lineup doesn't get 380 points, I suppose they have got a difficult game against Lyon. I still think this is good for 380 points. It was Bundes last time. Gotcha. And then we've got... This lineup's good. This lineup's okay. This lineup stinks. But then we've got the second attempt again in a couple of weeks, where I think PSG have got a favourable matchup then, haven't they? They have. They've got Le Havre at home. But then they've got Spurs 4 days later, so who knows what kind of team they put out for that. Which league is the best to start in, would you say? I like Contender because it's all year round. I think Prem is a brilliant place to start right now. Not only do you know so much about the Prem, especially if you're English, it's reasonably easy to predict lineups. It's really easy to get like news and information on the players. But I genuinely think the price points of the best players in the Premier League right now is ridiculous. Like, in a good way. The most expensive player in the Prem is Haaland at £193. Then it's Raya, Rice, Caicedo in the 90s. And this is on instant buy as well. You could get them even cheaper on the secondary market. And then you've got Caicedo, Saka. Like, look how cheap these players are. When it comes to hitting streaks, you can move in and out of these players so easily. So easily. Like, Cherky at £43, I think, is a banging price. You know, I'm even tempted to just buy him myself. Like, he's finally settling into this Man City team after his injury there. We know his skill set and his qualities. He's just going to be good, isn't he? Van Dijk at £40 is crazy. How much is a player like Welbeck? Welbeck's probably about like £8 to £10, I would say. You can buy him on secondary market for £5, or you can buy him from So Rare for... Oh, you can't buy him from So Rare. There's none on the market. But yeah, you could buy him for £5 for Danny Welbeck. And yeah, his form, outside of the error led to goal against Wolves, his form recently has been good. But players like Welbeck, you can't project form. Like against Palace, he could easily drop like a 30-pointer or a 60 or 70-pointer, right? There's just no... You know, when it comes to Brighton, you just don't know what kind of Brighton's going to show up. Why there's so many different types of cards. So this is just a special edition with the background like that. These are the Halloween editions with the special black background. This is your standard edition. And then this one is an unopened edition. So this one you can like open. I'll show you. The ones that have got like the chip thing like this, They just haven't been opened yet to reveal the card. And when you reveal it, it'll either be a standard edition or a special edition. And so I got a standard edition. I don't want to do Jeremy Pino. Like this guy as well can reveal. And he's just going to be a standard edition as well. And that's the different types. So it's not just vanity. No, they have like so the Halloween editions had a tournament just last week. I'll show you. So it was called the Cursed thing. So I came 47th in this one and won $70 because I've got 3 of the Halloween cards. You needed 3 to enter. So there's a nice bonus $70 there. The special editions had a tournament like a month or so ago for the special edition cards. And then, yeah, they also offer, when it comes to collections, the special editions offer a little bit more. So a special edition gives you 20 points towards your collection, which is just makes it a little bit easier to build the collections up. Has limited players gone to the moon today? Every player I have has gone up at least 20%. I wonder if it's because people are kind of like preempting for the mission stuff, the collection missions. If I seal a card, does it still count towards the collection? Yep, it sure does. It sure does. All right, guys. I'm just going to go see my son. He's just back from school. I'll be right back. We are back. All right, guys. Eddie boy, thank you very much for the 2 months, man. I'm on my final Prem streak for $1,000. I've gone Raya, Gabriel, Rice, Saka, and Eze. Would you change any? Should I pick Haaland up? Haaland's difficult this week because he's playing against Liverpool. I think, but surely, if you're going for that $1,000, surely you're putting in at least 2 or 3 teams. I would go for a team like Reece James, Caicedo, Haaland, and Rice, and then whatever goalkeeper you want as a secondary team. Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub as well. Notice Lemon, thank you for the 9 months. Roha with the 45 months, appreciate that, brother. Fabe, thanks for the 38 months, man. And AKB, thank you for the tier 1, man. How's my fasting going? I actually fasted last week for like 45 hours in total. Don't go for Reece. I don't think he starts. I think he does. So it looks like this guy hasn't responded regarding Trossard. So I'm going to have to, like, I don't want to leave it and leave it and leave it and then be like stuck. So I'm going to have to make a decision. He's online as well, so he's seen the offer. Wish you could be a full-time Sorare streamer sometimes. You and me both, mate. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Reece is very unlikely to start because Maresca will want to start the lap, meaning Enzo moves into midfield too with Caicedo and Gusto goes to right back. Reece James is 1,000,000% starting ahead of Malo Gusto. 1,000,000%. You don't even need to be a Chelsea fan to know that. That's for sure. Reece James, when he is fit, is like the best right back in the world. James is at 40%. I get why, but Reece plays a lot of minutes recently, I think. Yeah, but he's been injured for so long. Like, he wants minutes. He craves minutes. Sorry, mate, he is probably not starting. What if I said, sorry, mate, he probably is starting? The only way one of us will be right is when he does or doesn't start. Didn't know you fasted. That's how I fast. I lost a good portion of my weight. I fasted from dinner until lunch the next day. I don't eat breakfast now. Yeah, I tried like intermittent fasting. I don't like it. So now I do prolonged fasting. 280. How about we meet in the middle at 260? What did I offer initially? Like 240. Maresca is hard to predict. Lately, he rotates a lot. I think when it comes to Reece James, like, listen, I might be wrong. No, like, everybody could be wrong. Nobody knows, right? Nobody knows. He didn't play against Ajax. He just sat on the bench. Look at his performances are outstanding for Chelsea, right? He got 90 minutes against Spurs. He got 90 minutes against Karabag. He got 90 minutes against Sunderland. Right before the international break, where he's not called up for the England national team, I believe, anyway. I think I'm correct in that. there's no reason to rest him. No reason. He is called up, is he? Why is his games not England games not there? Damn. Well, him being called up for England maybe changes things a little bit. Regular season Saka limited to you for a regular season of similar value Chelsea player. To me, no. I already have plenty of Bukayo Sakas. He won't risk losing against Wolves. He's starting. I think he's starting. Like he's been rested enough in these moments. He's had plenty of rest. He's actually had a really good run of games. He's had plenty of rest over the last couple of years because he's not played a bloody game. And he's one of the best players. He's literally one of the best right backs in the world. Malo Gusto is not starting ahead of him. Unless he's like unfit. Anyway, like I say, somebody will be wrong and somebody will be right, and we'll only know when that lineup is produced, won't we? Either way, more to the point was me talking about having a second lineup for the guy that's on that streak for 1,000. Having like Caicedo, I can't remember who it was. Like just picking like other good players, I think would be smart. Maresca said on the press conference that he can start 3 in a week now, to be honest. With Lavia injured, I feel like he would be scared to lose another of the very injury-prone players. Yeah, but so here's your logic, Wister, right? We've got a player injured, so because we don't want another player to get injured, we won't play the player that we don't want to get injured. Isn't that the same as them just being injured? If you're not going to play them out of fear of them getting injured, how is that different to them being injured and not playing anyway? Cucurella instead, if it's that. He's a good option. He's just all or nothing for Cucurella. He'll either score 80 or 20. He really does just either bag massive scores or like really mediocre scores. Fair point, but Wolves at home is at the moment the easiest matchup on paper. And would you say that Qarabag was probably a team like, you know, this Chelsea team against Qarabag wasn't the best team that you could have put out? And look what happened. Points in the Premier League are hard to come by, man. You can't take the games against Wolves for granted. They're the games that you just go and get your 3 points, not games where you play Bino Gittins, Hato, Tyreek George, Esteval, and Andre Santos as starters. They're the games where you start your best 11. Yeah, mate. Go on in, off you pop. I'm not like Gusto might start. Well, the fact that Gusto didn't play any minutes in this game at all suggests that maybe he does start and play. Who did you say was back? Is Enzo Fernandez back? Is that what you said? Rush is so bad, it is. Yeah, Hato had a wild game, didn't he? Penalty conceded, error led to goal, and a last man tackle. And an error led to shot as well. Jesus Christ. That's a nightmare, that is. When Gusto starts, James plays as DM. Yeah, but if Enzo's back as well, you're not going to play Lavia, Caicedo, James, and Enzo. The error led to shot is the same as error led to goal, no? No, error led to shot is like a mistake that leads to a shot that isn't a goal. An error led to goal is a mistake that leads to a goal. Right, I've just got to go and wipe my son's ass. Oh, yeah. The error led to shot is... Oh, yeah. I was on the last SBC for Haaland with 4 hours left to complete when the servers went down. Is there any way they can put this SBC back up for one more day? They won't. They did announce that the servers were going down, to be fair. There was a massive pop-up as you logged in. That was a phrase I didn't expect to hear on stream. He's unwell at the moment, so he's having some sloppy booze. Does skipping a streak also work for common? I would presume so. I would presume so. Glad there was a job trial during the maintenance. Well, so what I've got to do now, guys, I've got to go and check 4 o'clock already. I've got to go and check. I haven't got anything to do imminently on Arsenal account or the Crappers account. And then I'm just going to build some League SBCs, but I am going to do it off stream because my sons are home and my mother-in-law is kind of like sitting for them, but because my youngest son is ill, I don't want her, she's an elder, I don't want her to get like unwell from like sitting with my ill son. That pop-up literally didn't load up on my game. The words never came up, I'm in pain. I mean, it did. You just skipped it, didn't you? You just didn't read it. You just didn't read it. Why has my account been disabled? What account, Woozy? Done about 15 sets of mixed leagues. I have 18 small rare gold players packs. Yeah, nice. Back to Lib rare golds from gold upgrades. It's a miracle. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think Lib Sud cards right now are really cheap, aren't they? They're like 1,200 coins, which is good. I'm gonna try and do like 15 run-throughs and save some packs. I'll be back for Arc tonight, so I'll do 6 PM content. That'll take me till about 6:40. Then I'm gonna do 1-2-2 draft challenge. That'll take me to about 7:15. Then I'm going to do Road to Glory, which will take me to about 8:30. So I should be on for around 9 o'clock for Arc. If all things go well, should be about 9 o'clock. But for today, guys, enjoy So Rare. I will stream over the weekend So Rare because I want to start doing like the daily missions and the challenges and stuff with you guys on stream. I think it could be good. Your FC account for 7 days. Oh damn, I have no idea, mate. So yeah, I will catch you guys later on this evening for some Arc Raiders. Goodbye.